City fans celebrate. Would you believe it? Manchester City have one hand on the FA Cup.
It's finished at Sunderland. Manchester United have done all they can. That Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in.
There's a good try. Oh, incredible! Ilkay Gundogan, right from the start. That is stunning.
They've done it! They've done it! Manchester City have done it! Once, twice, 3 times the champion! Champions of Europe finally! History made in Istanbul! The treble complete!
History makers, for the first time ever, an English club have won 4 titles in a row.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Typical City. That has been my arse for the last 3 hours, precisely, going into this game. Incredibly nervous. I was full of it yesterday, full of life, full of joy. I even woke up with a little bit of a spring in my step, like we're doing this, but I don't know, man. I've just gotten closer and closer to this game and the nerves are kicking in, man. The nerves. Oh, God. Multiple visits to the toilet today already, and I mean, what are we doing? I can't be doing with this already. This is too much. This is too much. Hope everyone's good, man. Hope everyone's ready for the most important match of our season. I mean, it doesn't get bigger than this for us this season. In terms of the Carabao Cup, obviously that was a massive, massive game, but this is the Premier League trophy that is up for grabs. So, we need to win. We need to win. I want to know what you guys think, if you think a draw is good enough, because I don't think it's good, but I certainly don't think it's over if we draw. A loss, yeah, you're not coming back from that. You're not coming back from that. But before we crack on, I want to say hi to everybody. So good to see so many of you in the chat already. Make sure you're liking the video if you haven't already done that, and subscribing if you're new around here, and if you're interested in becoming a member and supporting the channel beyond just being here. You can do that by clicking the link in the pinned comment of the chat, and that'd be immensely appreciated. VPZ Gaming, come on City, he says. Merlag, afternoon blues. I'll go with a 2-0 win. Yeah, that's my prediction as well, mate. I've gone 2-0. Big up Merlag, big up Phil. Good afternoon, Johnny. Good afternoon, everyone. A real test of character and resilience today. City is strong enough to beat Arsenal, and they will. The steely determination from Phil there, love it. City 2, Arsenal 1, Blue Moon. Big up Phil. Big up Flipside, 5-0. City wins. Imagine, do or die, I've just seen SRP say that, but imagine a 5-0 win. Imagine a 5-0 win. Imagine sort of a 4-0, 3-0, anything that's substantial, anything beyond 3-0 is like, what? What has happened to Arsenal? What has happened to them? But this game it's so stoked and like filled with psychology, isn't it? It's so based on the mental mindset of our 11 versus their 11, and obviously the subs and all that go with it. But the mentality of the two squads and the two clubs is on full display for the world today. And Manchester City right now, I feel like I have so much more trust in these players than I did at the beginning of the season and throughout the majority of the season, where they continue to like give us hope and then let us down a little bit. We are at this point now where this is like, you beat Arsenal and surely we go on a decent run after this. And the damage that does to Arsenal is immeasurable, really. It's incalculable. You can't calculate it, in other words. And yeah, I don't know where they would go from that in terms of a mental mindset going into future games for Arsenal, knowing that the team hot on their tails in Manchester City have beaten them, and then taking that into the future Premier League games. It's going to be tough for them. But it's the same going the other way. They beat us, and I mean, they will be on top of the world. They will be feeling like invincible, and nothing can stop us from winning this Premier League title, and understandably so, in fairness to them. So it doesn't get bigger than this, really, does it? Big up James, and big up SRP as well, mate. City concede first goal. What are you doing, James? What are you doing to me? Then we score the next 5, he says. City to win 5-1. Should have carried on reading before I gave up. Arsenal are toast. Haaland will lead us to victory. I can't deal with going 1-0 down. I can't see us coming back from a 1... I mean, maybe. But, I mean, the first goal is so important in this game, man. So important. SFNAA 99. Haaland 2 goals. Nico O'Reilly 3 goals. He's scoring 5 again. We're quite confident going into this game, aren't we? And I like it. I'm sticking with 2-0 because I think as much as I hate them and I enjoy sticking the knife in Arsenal once in a while, you got to respect their defensive qualities that have been more or less on show throughout the majority of the season. Maybe not recent weeks, but look at that. Look at that. Already, that is ominous. That is an ominous ear. And bloody Liverpool scored as well. I went to the shop at like 10 to 4. You know, at 10 to 4 I went to the shop because I didn't have any cold beers. And I'm like, I don't want a warm beer. I want a cold beer. And I know the shop down the road keeps the beers cold. So I was like, going out, right, fuck, leave the kids. Who gives a shit? Like, no, the missus was there, to be fair. But like, out, went to the shop, got my beers, and I got back in time. But the stress that caused to get here on time made my ear go red. So, cold beer though. Could use it, in fact. Let's do that. But yeah, bloody Liverpool. I'm just going to stay here like this on the phone to my beer for the rest of the stream. But yeah, bloody Liverpool. Scabbing a win. I mean, it's irrelevant, really, isn't it? It's irrelevant to us. It's not really a talking point for City anymore. But I just don't want to see them win, ever. Big up 5-note wonder. I'm the most hyped for this game since Liverpool away. Come on, City. Yeah, man. This is huge, isn't it? I love the welcome that we got. The fans outside the Etihad were in full voice. Good to see, man. Really good to see. Alaric, revenge for last season. 5-0 City. Come on, Blues. Come on, Alaric. YX Marlett, good to see you, mate. Big up to you. Big up Cobb, as always, mate. Big up Church. The Gunners will be outgunned. Surely Big Earl. I'll probably get demonetised for that. For inciting a riot with highly volatile weaponry. And the fart gun as well. Lethal. Surely Big Earl is going to bag a hattie today. The smart money is on a... Smart money is on a 6-0 to the... I forgot. For a millisecond there, I forgot you always predict 6-0. I don't know why this time it surprised me, but it did for some reason. I'm like, 6-0? That's a strange one. That's a strange prediction Church has gone with there, but it's kind of your signature move now, isn't it, mate? Big up Church. Big up Rockstar. I haven't been this nervous in a long time. This is the day which arguably we have all had our eyes on 3 months at least. Yeah, man. Going for a 2-0 City win. Come on, City, let's make history. Big up Rockstar, mate. Yeah, man, nervous. And I'm sticking with the 2-0 as well. Big up Katie. Come on, City, please win. You're more than capable. 100%. Good luck, lads. Big up Katie. Come on, Churky. We need you to do some magic today as well, mate. If there ever was one team that knows how to stop Arsenal from winning the title, it's the boys in Sky Blue, which could be Coventry City next season. could be interesting to see them go up. Because I've always enjoyed being the only Sky Blue team in the Premier League. But now we've got another Sky Blue team in the Premier League next year, which I'm quite looking forward to playing them and beating them. Frank Lampard, of course, the biggest Manchester City legend going. Of course he is. I thought of another one the other day. Do you remember that conversation we had about legends that are just stupid legends? I swear I thought of another one. I can't remember it now. But all of the ridiculous players out there that played for City for like 5 minutes. They were huge at one club, like Vieira, Peter Schmeichel, Frank Lampard, Andy Cole, Robbie Fowler. He was there for a reasonable amount of time, actually. But anyway, Manchester City, let's spank those Goonies 4-0. The Premier League is on our side. Right, before we crack on, I just want to read these super chats as well before we go any further. Gouldine, good to see you, mate. Afternoon, Johnny. Bit nervous, 3-1. City, yeah, man. I'm nervous with you, mate. I'm really nervous. So big up to you, mate. We'll once the game starts, we'll lock in. The game kicks off, it all melts away. As soon as it starts, it's gone. That feeling just disappears. It evaporates for me. The nerves are still like, the tension's still there, but the nerves go. I always find that anyway. I might not be speaking for everyone there, but I'm certainly speaking for myself, which is what you should do, really, in life. Big up Raymad. Hope you're good, Johnny. I'm good, mate. I'm so nervous for this match, but I will go for a 2-1 City win. By the way, fans selling Arsenal bottles outside the Etihad is brilliant. I enjoy it to an extent. It's something I've been doing on this channel for a bit, like winding up Arsenal fans and talking about the bottles, but Sky are really loving it, aren't they? Like, the mainstream media are absolutely jamming it right down the throats of Arsenal fans, this whole bottle thing. Ever since that brilliant Manchester City fan did what he did. And then some other guys like capitalising on it and gone to the nearest Tesco and bought himself like multiple crates of water. Could be Evian, could be Buxton, could be, I don't know, can't think of any others. But anyway, he's ripped the labels off and slapped a load of Arsenal labels on them and sell them for £2 a pop. So, pretty sure there's a law that says you can't do that. But big up to him. I hope they sell well. I just hope we don't lose the game, and that will be everywhere. That will be everywhere. That's the downside to him doing that, because if we don't win, or worse, lose, that bottle job thing will be passed over to us, so can't be doing with that. But big up Raymad. Thanks for the super chat, mate, and Gouldine as well before. And Curtis as well. Up the Blues. Let's all have a good one. Cheers, Curtis, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, Curtis. Big up Unknown King. Big up to you, mate. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate that. Top man. And Christine, as always, good to see you. Mr. V, but nervous. I know what you meant. Nervous, 100%. 2-1 City, you've gone for, Christine. Big up, Christine. Any win will do, really. I'm not really arsed. The scoreline obviously does make a point because of goal difference, of course, but there's enough time to rectify that later on. This is just to get the 3 points job for me. I'm not going to be greedy and we must beat Arsenal by a substantial scoreline. Don't. Any score will do. 2-0, 1-0, 2-1, whatever it is. Get the job done. And we go again. We go again with multiple games where they will be demoralised. We'll be full of it. We've got a Burnley game which you can stop. Forest have just put 4 past Burnley. They've put 4 past them. And we've got them after. We've got them coming up. So you win this. You like to think we can start sticking a few past Burnley there. So we'll see. Big up Lucas Art. Lucas Art. They made games, didn't they? Didn't they make the Escape from Monkey Island games? Lucas Arts. Do you remember that? Who remembers the Escape from Monkey Island games? That's a blast from the past, right there. You might not be the same Lucas Art, or you've got an extra A in there, but I remember them. Big up to you, mate. Thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And Ian, good to see you as well. Can't say I'm not scared. But I back this lineup fully to get the job done. Also finally finished Resident Evil 9. Yeah, man, I think that was the best Resident Evil. I think it's overtaken the original Resident Evil 3 for me. I absolutely adored that game. What a game that was. Big up to you, Ian. Glad you finished it and enjoyed it, mate. West, how you doing, Johnny? How you feeling about today? Well, bloody nervous, mate. Bloody nervous. I feel like I've got sweat coming through. My palms are like, look at that. Look at the gleam on them. They are sweaty. There's they're not dry at all. Completely dripping. I've got a massive bloke with his belly out on my screen, so that's not what you want, is it, before a game of football? And big up Jeff, just pop one in. My son has his kit on. and I'm wearing my 2012 third kit. What was that? 2012 third kit for City's 5-1 win. City. Big up Jeff, mate. What was the third kit in 2012? Was it the maroon one? Was that the away one for that year? I can't remember. You're talking about the year we won the league, the 11-12 season, or the 12-13 season. Because obviously that changes everything. But yeah, I can't remember what kit you're talking about, mate. But right, I need to change it back to the live chat rather than fan funding. But the black and grey stripes. Oh, black and grey stripes, old badge. Oh, it's like really dark grey. That's a nice kit. That is. I remember that kit. I know, mate. Big up, Mullet. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And also, don't spam people. Samarawa. Yeah, Mullet's dealt with you, mate. But feel free to write what you want. Just don't need to repeat it multiple times. That's all. Yeah, right. Big up Lucas Art. Scared for this game, hoping we win this. Yeah, I think you've just encapsulated every single Manchester City fan's thinking there, really. I know, big up 2UpScore and big up Lucas Art, mate. I appreciate the super chat and I'm with you, mate, 100% with you. Yeah, not a million miles away. I think I'm like 250 subscribers away from 50,000 subscribers. So get subscribing if you haven't done so already. We're nearly at 50k. And I say we with an emphasis on the we. Because, you know, you guys have been legends for, what, years now? Well, at least 2.5, 2 and a bit, 2 and a long bit. There's no chair app today, SRP, mate. No chair app. I can play the last one if you want. If you want to hear the previous one, I can do that again, by all means. God, man, my hands are like dripping. Absolutely. It's also really hot as well. That's also most of the issue is I'm really bloody hot right now because this is like a greenhouse in here. This is all glass. Over here is just all glass with like blinds that are pulled down. And the sun goes that way. So it just sits in the sun all day and you get the greenhouse effect. I've even like tinted the glass as well. Tinted it with like anti-sun tint to send the sun that way. But it didn't really do much, to be fair. But yeah. What do you reckon to the bottles then? What do you reckon to the bottles? Because, I don't know. It was a bit early for my liking that. I like the guy who did it, the one guy who did it with the action brilliant. We'd won the game. So it was like, yeah, perfect timing to do it. This is before the game. And I mean, I've got to be a bit cocky going into games with my previews and all that stuff. I've got to. But yeah, right, we've got 7 minutes till kickoff. I want to give a big shout out to Ashley Roberts' daughter. Ashley Roberts is a big subscriber, big fan of Typical City, so big up to him, first of all. And he's very excited about this game because his daughter, Nancy Roberts, is a lucky girl today because she is walking out with the Manchester City team today. I don't know whose hand she's holding. As you do, you know, the kids, they all walk out holding the players. But big up to Ashley Roberts, who will be... He's at the game, so he might watch this after the fact. But I promised to give a shout-out to her and to him and celebrate the fact that she's gotten to walk out. I don't think she quite understands the gravitas of the situation. She's just like, oh, cool, I'm going out with the City team, no problem. But really, this is a big bloody deal. This is a moment in history, Manchester City history, and you're walking out with the team. So big up to her. I'll see if I can keep an eye out for it when it happens. Big up to Mr. DK Donkey Kong, or DK Geo. Feels like the Premiership final. Go City. It does. It absolutely does. This is... Well, we've got loads of finals left, but this is the next final, isn't it? As Pep Guardiola so frequently likes to point out that every game at this point of the season is a final. I don't know what he says. I don't know how he does it, Pep Guardiola, but how he manages to galvanise multiple groups of men over the course of many, many years, because obviously we've had multiple squads going into this stage of a season, and almost without fail, they perform incredibly well at this stage of the season, when it's most notably everyone else's start to decline. All teams in football history seem to decline at the end of seasons because of the pressure, because of the jeopardy that's involved. Yet Manchester City, well, Pep Guardiola manages to find a way to inspire them to release that pressure, play without fear, play with a level of football that is just, almost unstoppable, because you go up against teams that are scared, especially the teams that are not in the mid-table, the teams that are fighting relegation, fighting for European spots, fighting for titles. So how he does it is beyond me. And it always feels like that safety net that we have going into every season, that even if we drop stinkers, a bad game here and a bad game there, and we've had a few of them this year, haven't we? We had a few bad games this year. There's always that safety net but we end well. Even last season, we were crap for a ridiculous portion of last season through November and Christmas. Awful, absolutely atrocious. Yet we still finished really well. And from January onwards of last year, we were the most informed team in the Premier League. So that's a big spell we're talking about there. So how he does it, I don't know what he says. I don't know how he does it. He's a genius. And it's an aspect, because it's not tactical. That's what I want to be understood. It's not tactics. It can't be. Because at that stage of the season, the tactics are understood. You're talking about subtle nuances and little things that could change. Is that Nancy Roberts? I don't know. Could be holding. I saw a little girl. There's another little girl holding. I saw a girl holding Bernardo Silva, and I think it was, I don't know who it was, but big up to Nancy Roberts, who's walking out with the City team right now. I don't know whether that's her with Nunez or not. But or Rodri as well. There's another little girl. I don't know, but I hope you're having a great time. And big up to Ashley. Thanks for reaching out, mate. And Christine says, "Beware the bottle just yet." Yeah, fucking hell, shitting myself, Christine. I'm absolutely shitting myself. Terrified right now. Virek, big up to you, mate. Thanks for the super chat, and you, Christine. Come on, Blues. Let's shut them up. 5-1. History shouters up. Yeah, man. We need to. Any win, I'm not bothered with the 5 or the 4-0 or Church's ludicrous 6-0. I'm just here for the win. That's all I want. That's all I want. Yeah, man. Big up, Nancy. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. I think I've missed a super chat. Ian, how was it meeting Grealish? It was all right. Yeah, I over-egged chilling, by the way. I hope people realised I was joking. Like, I haven't been chilling with him. I just bumped into him and had a little chat with him in Knutsford. That was it. That was it. It wasn't anything like I've been out for drinks with Jack Grealish. Like, I realised after I'd said it that people might take that the wrong way. But obviously, like, I was joking, like, oh, he's my best mate now, Jack Grealish. Me and Jack like that, best mates. Now I just bumped into him. I told him I had a YouTube channel, and he was like, oh yeah, typical City. Yeah, I know that. No, he didn't. He was like, do you? No idea, mate. He said, I hope you say nice things about you. And I was like, I told everyone you're shit and you recycle the ball far too often, and I'm glad we've sold you. To be honest, that's what No, I didn't say that. I was like, no, I never said a bad word about you, Jack. Never said a bad word about you, mate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was a big defender of Grealish. I understood the value that he offered. That's what I want to put out there. I understood Jack Grealish's value. But there were times he frustrated the life out of me, man. Like, I wish he could have done a little bit more on occasions and been a bit more aggressive here and there. But no, yeah, it was good to meet him. Nice. He was really nice, man. He's just so chilled. So chilled. I made sure he knew like how valuable he was in the treble season as well. I was talking about that a little bit and saying like, mate, it goes under the radar, the work he did in that year. It massively does. But yeah, big up Ian. Big up Next Gen SB. Liverpool fan here. Hope City win today. Big up to you, mate. You've bagged a bloody win, haven't you? First Merseyside derby at Everton's new gaff. What's it called? The Hill Dickinson Stadium. That's it, I think. Yeah. So, yeah. Congrats to you, mate. I can't pretend I'm happy about it because I don't want you to get Champions League football next year, in all honesty, because that gives you a platform to go into the transfer market with a little bit more of an appeal to players. Because if you've got Champions League football to offer, you can bring in a higher calibre of player. And albeit you spent a lot of money this year, I still think you're a player or two away from challenging, which is mad to say that, really, considering what you spent in summer. But at the same time, too much change at once has been the downfall of Liverpool this season, but they're showing signs of coming back. Anyway, right, game's about to get underway. It is good, isn't it, Cindy? It is good. Jackie boy! It's good. It's fun to say it. You're absolutely right. Big up Isa. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We've got 1,600 watching and only 300 likes. Come on. Hit that like button. We can defo do better than that. Right. What are you saying? It's underway. It's not underway. Have I rewound it? It's 4:30. I don't think I'm behind. Right, I don't want to fuck around with the remote right before kickoff. Big up, mate. Quite a few. I've met. I nearly crashed into Haaland. That was fun. I nearly crashed. It was his fault. Game's underway. It was his fault. 100%. I was like, dickhead! And then I was like, oh, it's Haaland. Oh, after you, sir. After you, sir. By all means, cut the fuck up me. By all means. By all means, push in front of me and nearly cause mayhem on a roundabout. But he came flying across a roundabout in this, like, camouflaged 4x4 Jeep. I nearly crashed into the side of him. I was like, beep, beep. And he just went, flying past me. And I was like, oh, that was Haaland. And I was like, oh, bye. But that's not meeting him. I've met Pep Guardiola. Who else did I meet? I've met a few. I met some old school City players. I met the whole 99 squad once, like Sean Goater, Gerard Vikings, Paul Dickoff, all those guys. Yeah, I met those ages ago. But there's another player I can't think. Aguero, that was it. Can't forget that. I sat down in an Italian restaurant called San Carlo, which is well known where footballers go to. And Aguero was on the table next to me. So I sat down next to him. He was there with his agent. And I sat down next to him. I didn't sit down next to him. I asked first. I'm not that much of a knobhead. But I went, Sergio, do you mind if I get a little photo with you? And he was like, yeah, sit down. And I was like, yeah, of course, sit down. So I'm like, sat down, like having a meal with him. And Pep as well. That was a good one. Right, let's talk about the game. Because it's underway. And in fact, it's 1.5 minutes underway. And Manchester City are on the ball right now with Mark Gay looking nice and composed. Interesting to see. We need to talk about the teams as well, because I'm sure you've seen them already. But at this point, I feel stupid to even read it out. Same as last week, basically. That's the way to describe Manchester City. Let's do that. Same as last week. In terms of Arsenal, David Raya, Mosquera at right back. I thought he would. Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Zubamendi and Declan Rice, who may fall asleep at some point during this game. We have to wait and see if that happens, because he's shattered. Madueke, Odegaard, Eze on the left, and Havertz up front. That team's actually quite aggressive in terms of, like, it's more attacking than I thought it would have been. Eze on the left and Odegaard as well is a good, that's front four, It's more thinking about getting the win than I thought they would have done. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can actually get those guys on the ball. But Eze worries me. He's the one. And he's also playing in that position, let's not forget, that I've highlighted as our weak spot. And it's Mateus Nunes. And it's not Mateus Nunes' fault that it's... hang on, Semenyo. Corner ball. Oh, he's giving a goal kick. What was I going to say? Our weak spot is the right-back position, and I don't blame Mateus Nunes for that, and I don't even blame Pep Guardiola, because it's just the unfortunate outcome. It's the byproduct of sending Nunes so far forward and being so inclusive of our build-up play, drifting into those positions way up. Oh my God, David Raya pissing about with it, and Haaland closed him down. That has rattled the crowd. I can see it. I can't hear it, but I can see the City fans going, yeah, bloody David Raya dilly-dallying on it then. Jesus, and Haaland nearly put it into a... Well, if it ricochets kindly off Haaland, that could have been 1-0. Unbelievable start. And Doku spins Mosquera and he's past him in a flash. Still got it. Madueke gets back to help out. Looking lively down that left side. Jeremy Doku. Big up Belgian dude. Still hungover from my brother's 40th birthday yesterday. Big up to your brother, Belgian dude. Here we go. Haaland. Get across there. Haaland! Oh, no. Turkey! Deflected! Off the post! No. Don't be one of them days, man, because that should have been in the back of the net. They've hit the post. Manchester City have hit the post. So unlucky. I can see some of the City players are crying for a handball as well. I'm going to have to wait to see if that gets given. Not with Arsenal playing. You don't get decisions like that when Arsenal are playing, but Oh, hit the post. It ricochets. Looked like a deflection. Oh, no. Oh, no. And Kusanov has just passed it out for a corner. He's just passed it out for a corner. Here's Cherky. Let's have a look. That would have been 1-0. I mean, he's tucked his arm behind his back, but he's done that. He's pushed it towards the ball. Big up Belgian dude, mate. They're not going to give that because he tucked his arm, but do you know what I mean? And it's a corner ball to Arsenal as well, right up the other end. Oh, Kusanov, mate, what have you done here by giving that ball away? We've got to defend this now. Got to defend this. Flicked on, and it's out for another corner. Come on, City. I would say so. There's a little lean, but he doesn't. You know, Bernardo Silva against Real Madrid, for example, he did that, didn't he? He put his arms behind his back, but he went like that. He made himself obviously bigger by using his arm, whereas Gabriel didn't really. He leant into it, but he didn't make his arm come out. So if it doesn't hit Gabriel, it's going into the back of the net. It looked like Cherky was hitting onto the floor and then over David Raya, but then it clips the post. Ball in from Declan Rice at the back post, over the bar. Goal kick. Right, Kusanov, switch on, mate, because that was 2 minutes of chaos and panic and corners to defend against the best corner takers in the league because you passed it out for a corner. So concentrate next time, men. None of that shite. We can't be dealing with that stuff. But nerves are clearly on display from both teams. David Raya messing around with it. Haaland closing him down. Haaland should have thrown himself at that. Why is he not throwing himself at that? Looking at how close he actually got to David Raya, he could have launched at that and gone for it. But then immediately, we got another goal-scoring opportunity with a few rebounds. Cherky was in there. But then we go up the other end. Oh, Arsenal go up the other end and with Kusanov showcasing his nerves. Understandable, man. Understandable. But Arsenal have still got the ball. Rodri with a big, powerful header there, but nodded back into a dangerous area. Flicked on offside by a mile. Get that flag up. There we go. I mean, we've hit the post. We should be a 1-0 up, to be fair. I know what you mean, mate. Since we hit the post, there's been a little bit of panic in the Manchester City 11. Well, Kusanov at least, with a dodgy pass back to Donnarumma. But let's see what Arsenal do in terms of the press, because Donnarumma is on the ball right now. We need him to have a nice, clean game. No mistakes from Big Don today, please, because last time he faced Arsenal, it caused us some problems. Doku's giving it away here. We're in big trouble here. Sort that shit out, lads. Come on. Doku holds his hands up. Great. Thanks for apologising, mate, but we can't afford to be doing that, mate. We can't afford to do that in our own defensive third, to be giving it away as easily as that. Just cannot be doing that, Manchester City. Because this Arsenal side do not need to be gifted any more gifts. All season they've been getting them. All season with own goals and sloppy goalkeeping, refereeing decisions left, right and centre. A mistake from us, I don't want to see it. I don't want to be talking about this City player made a mistake and it cost us the game. Please, let's just not eradicate mistakes. Keep it simple if you have to. Mark Gay pushing forward, man on, man on. Well done, well done. Into Rodri and then calm as you like into Cherky with a bit of space now. There's space on this pitch, you know. They're not as deep as I thought they'd be here. Arsenal are actually coming for it a little bit, but here comes Jeremy Doku. Ball into Haaland, Rodri, and he lays it off to Nunes, and that probably took the sting out of the attack there, Rodri's pass to Nunes, but at least it kept possession. Semenyo now, who whips in a left foot cross. No one there. Nobody there. Yeah. But he had Hincapié on toast, didn't he, in the League Cup final? He was rinsing him. Oh, here we go. David Raya goal kick. Might as well go to bed. Oh, he's taking it quickly, to be fair. He's launched it, and Kai Havertz flicks it on, but Nunes gets back. That's clearly a ploy, isn't it? Go long to Kai Havertz and put him against Kusanov. Don't lose it there, Cherky, mate. Don't lose it there. Well done, Nunes. Nice little drag that from Nunes and gets it. We're still in a dead end here, Cherky. Man on. I've given it away. He's giving it away. Odegaard with space. Space for Havertz. Is he onside? And Nunes gets back and it's another corner to defend. Sort it out, lads. It's our own fault that they're getting corners. They're not deserving these corners. We are gifting it them by silly play. Kusanov earlier, this time Cherky getting caught on the ball. Havertz looks like he could have been just offside. But doesn't matter now because they've got a corner. And it's going to be Declan Rice to whip it in, man. We've got to sort it out, lads, at the back here. It's a looking... Both teams have displayed nerves in this opening 10 minutes. And... yeah, I understand why, but right now it's Arsenal who are 3 corners up, and it's a matter of time before it causes a problem. But Donnarumma deals with it, clears it brilliantly. Well done. It's coming back, though. Cross is coming in a minute from Declan Rice, or is it? No. Goes inside to Saliba. Odegaard. All the way back to David Raya. Get up. Get up. Get up the pitch. And that's absolutely dog shit. Out for... a goal kick to City. But here you go. Look at this. Look at this. Odegaard stepping up for the press. Interesting. Interesting. You got Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, Odegaard, Madueke, all on the edge of Manchester City's box. But they don't know what to do with Mark Guehi because he seems to be the spare man. He's got space. He has to go back to Donnarumma, and Donnarumma plays a side foot ball into a hopeful area. Haaland couldn't really... Probably should have done more there, Haaland. I would have liked to have seen him work harder to get on the end of that from Donnarumma. But we've got a throw-in regardless, and it's Nico O'Reilly, which is a fantastic addition, well, inclusion to the 11, because, I mean, there was suggestions that he won't be playing in this game, but here he is. A vitally important player for us as it stands. Very true. Very true. I think we've started some games reasonably sloppy lately. You're absolutely right, but the results just sort of gotten rid of it. No. That's a throw-in to Arsenal right by the corner flag. We're under the cosh a little bit here. Not quite getting peppered with shots or anything like that, but we're certainly playing the game in our half. That's not good. That isn't good at all. We need to sort this out if we can. Madueke into Odegaard. Edge of the Manchester City penalty area. Bernardo Silva closing down. He's been beaten. Odegaard scoops it into Madueke. Nico O'Reilly's going to shepherd that out for a goal kick. Right, settle. We need to settle. Absolutely settle. Because I would argue, even though we've hit the post, Arsenal have actually... I'm not sure they've looked better than us. That's what's annoying about this, is... I was about to say Arsenal have been the better side, but they've been in our half. But we've been doing it to ourselves. We've been giving the ball away. Like, building up play here right now seems to be a problem for us. With Donnarumma, he's just played it short to Rodri. And Donnarumma moves to the left to give himself a bit more space and time. Gets it into Guehi. And now we're stuck. We can't get out. A ball switched here to Kusanov. Needs to be controlled. And he controls it brilliantly. And then sends one down the line. Bloody hell, mate. You know, give him a chance, Kusanov. Just absolutely bullet down the line. Just drills it like chest height for Semenyo. Control that. Give him a chance. At least we're in their half. Won't be for long, though, because Arsenal have got the ball. He is, isn't he? He is maintaining a lot more width than... well, against Liverpool, for example, he was... Well, he did drag out wide occasionally, but he is very wide in this game. I agree with you, but dragging Hincapié out wide is probably the thinking there. And there's Hincapié who's knocked it down the line. Havertz on the ball now on the halfway line. Kusanov chasing. He's been beaten. That's a City ball. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's a throw-in on the halfway line for Arsenal. Come on, Jeff. We need it, mate. Come on, Jeff. Doku to score. 20th minute. Or by the 20th minute. Would love it. We might be conceding here, though, mate. Because Madueke sent Mosquera away and Guehi steps across brilliantly. Keep that in, mate. Ball down the line for Doku. And he spun Odegaard brilliantly. Away we go. Let's go. Get up the pitch, lads. Get up the pitch. Doku! Telegraph that. That gap wasn't there to run into. Havertz is offside. Get the flag up. Go on. He's overran it anyway, the fucking clown. What an idiot, man. That's through on goal and he didn't realise. It was... Oh my God! Nunes giving it away now. How many times I've been going on about it for weeks? Nunes, mate. We've got it back. You know, these mistakes are driving me insane. Send him. Semenyo's away. Let's go. Where are we, lads? Where's the energy? Get in the box. Why is there only one person arriving incredibly late? Nunes, Bernardo Silva wins that. Brilliant. Well done. Why is Haaland jogging into the box there? And I mean, he's the only one. And Cherki gets a shot away and it's cleared by Saliba. Edge of the area is Mark Gay. It's not been a good start, this. It got off to a frantic start with that ball hitting the post and a shout for a penalty that probably wasn't a penalty in fairness to Arsenal. But mistakes from Manchester City have been evident. But here's Cherki. He keeps going. Oh, Cherki! Ryan Cherki! Ryan Cherki! He does it again! He does it again! And then he keeps it deadpan! Deadpan! Ryan Cherki! Deadpan! Cold! Dead-eyed! Ryan Cherki! No nerves! No pressure! Ryan Cherki! It's what he does! It's what he does! 1-0 Manchester City! Let's go! Fucking yes, man. Don't think we deserve it in all honesty, but tell you what, I'll take it. Ryan Cherki does it again. Skips past 3, 4, 5, 4 Arsenal players. And then just pokes it in the bottom corner. Ryan Cherki, it's a Matheus Nunes assist. Goes past Gabriel, goes past Hincapié, goes past Declan Rice and places it. Trickles into that bottom corner. This guy. Let's go. More. Let's get more. Let's see how the bottle jobs deal with going 1-0 down. Big up here. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We've got 2,000 watching and not even 500 likes. Come on, people. Let's go. Hit the like button. We're winning. Smash it. Oh. Right, sort the mistakes out though. I'm still annoyed. Oh my God, Donnarumma. Donnaruma's just dropped an absolute fucking stinker. Absolute stinker from Donnarumma and he's just... Oh, what have you done? What have you done, Donnarumma? It's in the back of the net. Catastrophic from Donnarumma. Gifting them away back into the game. I said at the beginning of the game, the last mistake I remember, well, West Ham. But he's dropped a clanger at their place and now he's dropping another clanger at our place against them. It's been coming. We've been so sloppy in our build-up play at the back and how long do you think you've got, mate? Why are you dilly-dallying on it, man? Fucking hell. Unbelievable, Donnarumma. Why are you taking so long on the ball, mate? We've seen the warning from David Raya at the other end of the pitch. He got away with it. We don't. We don't get away with it. It's another gift for Arsenal. It's another gift. Handing the initiative back to Arsenal minutes after going 1-0 up. Catastrophic mistake from the big man. Oh, no. Oh, I can't be doing with this. Like, what is he thinking there? Just clear it first time, mate. Stop. Why are we include? I've never seen us include Donnarumma as much as this. If this was the game plan, then it should have been Trafford. Because I've never seen Donnarumma be used as much as this with the ball at his feet. We've used him occasionally, and like some of the goal kicks made sense. Like give it to Rodri and then let him do it. Because Rodri can do it. Give it to Gay, because he can do it. Why are we trusting Donnarumma so much on the ball? We know he doesn't want to do that. What are we thinking? Handing it back to Arsenal like that. And now the momentum, the title race has just been flipped on its head by one moment. And it's Donnarumma on the ball right now and he plays it safely to Kusanov. At least it's not 2 mistakes in a row, but that's a foul on Hincapie. In steps Rodri and he sent Haaland away. Go on, big man. Go on, big man. Find Semenyo. Yes. Overruns. The pass was shit. Shit pass, man. Put a bit of... Oh, where's the finesse? Semenyo slips anyway, but only because the pass was overhit anyway. He wasn't going to get on the end of it. Bit of cushion pass. Haaland. Oh, you've overhit that ball and you made Semenyo have to change his run and he slipped because it was like, oh, I've got to chase it that way now. What an opportunity that was. Crazy. This is a mental football match now. And it suits Arsenal more than us. This suits them. Gifts. Gifts. Again, for Arsenal. How many gifts are these? Oh, honestly. It was, wasn't it? It was like Sunday League stuff, that pass from Haaland. That was shite. And immediately Arsenal are going up the other end now as well, Mullet. Why is it like... It's not just... I mean, that's a goal kick. Settle. The nerves at the back have been a joke. Have been a joke. It's not... Donnarumma's obviously the one who's made the mistake, but Kusanov's been a big problem. Nunes has been a big problem. Gay's been all right. Doku's been giving the ball away in our defensive third. It's not just Donnarumma, but he's the one who's going to have all of the attention dumped on him, and rightly so, with a mistake like that. But it's not like a one-man thing. There's a problem. We've got players across the back line who just rattled. But here comes City. Going forward, we look all right, bar Haaland's little pass before. That was a shocking ball, Haaland there. Why has he done that? That was such a simple, basic pass to Semenyo. Just pass it, let the ball roll, mate. Why have you twatted it like that? What's he doing there, Haaland? Fuck, man. That was Semenyo going through one-on-one, that would have been. Here's Doku. Go on, let's finish him. Come on, to the byline and overhits it. Goal kick to Arsenal. We need to chill, man. We need to chill. The players need to chill. There's far too... We're more frantic right now. You're right, Mullet. Cherky isn't rattled. He's not rattled. O'Reilly looks reasonably composed, and he's actually part of the back line, in fairness to him. I think Rodri and Bernardo Silva have been all right. Semenyo's been okay, not doing anything wrong. Doku's looked promising in moments, but one moment that was a bit, dangerous to be as sloppy as he was. I'm looking at the Kusanov, Nunes and Donnarumma trio right now. The right side of our back five, if you include the goalkeeper, is worrying me. There's a ball over the top here that is going to get fed through. Oh, no, Riley, clear your lines, mate. Well done. Well done. What has Donnarumma done here, man? What has he done? Arsenal are looking better now. They're the ones who have got a bit more belief and we've gifted them. How have we gifted them? That's what annoys me, is Arsenal haven't... For the long periods of time this season, they've not played well at all and they've been handed points through stupid moments of the opposition. And we're now doing exactly that. Just gifting Arsenal away back into a game that we should have just rode it, keep it composed and see it out. Let's try and get to half an hour into the game still at 1-0. Take it in at half time at 1-0 would be even better. Let them go and sit in the half-time dressing room, 1-0 down, and have a think. Have a think about it. Within a minute, Donnarumma's just dilly-dallying on the ball. It's fucking stupid, man. And that's the one thing we didn't want, man. The one thing we didn't want, it was a gift. Fuck, man. How are we doing that? Gifts. Nothing earned by Arsenal at all. Nothing earned. Flicked on by Eze. Kusanov does well. Calm it down, Kusanov. So what are you, mate? On the ball, then overran it and then had to slide in. Fucking hell. Doku goes past Mosquera. He's got him. He's got him on toast. He's just got to compose himself, Doku here. He's got him. He's got him beaten for me. He's got him for pace. He's got him for skill. Mosquera, I think he's lucky that Doku hasn't rinsed him more. But Doku's he's overhit a pass and to O'Reilly and getting caught on the ball on occasions in our own half as well. Can't be doing that. But there's a moment in this half is surely where the two teams settle. And when that happens, you want to be the team with the ball. Once the game sets into some sort of pattern where it calms, it stops, but it's quite end-to-end at the minute, really. We're the team that are better at controlling football matches. And when that happens, and if it's still 1-1 when that happens, because trust me, when it goes, if it goes 2-1 to Arsenal, the game will change. The momentum will change and it will become a disgusting football match to watch. It won't be fun. This is actually quite a good football match. It's entertaining. Both teams are actually having a bit of a go here. In fairness to Arsenal, they've had a bit of a go. They've certainly not camped. Definitely not. They've not been very creative. They've not been good on the ball, that really. I mean, they've pressed us well. Just clear your lines, Donnarumma. Thank you, mate. You don't need to do this shit anymore, man. Like, why are we asking him to have the ball? I've not once seen him have the ball as much in the opening 25 minutes all season. Because we just give it to the players that can play and we just keep giving it him back. Are we going back to Donnarumma again? No, Bernardo Silva, because he's smart, Bernardo Silva. But Kasanov goes back to Donnarumma. Goes long. Who's winning that? Go on, Haaland. We need you, man. We need you, Haaland. We need you stronger than that. We need you to be better than that. We need you, Haaland. That's not good enough. Not good enough against Saliba. We need you to hold that thing. Hold it like it's your own child, mate. Hold the ball. Come on. Composure, lads, says me. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, Christine. But I feel anything but composed right now. It's kind of the same, mate. There was I can't remember who said it. It might have been Sahib, I think it might have been, who said this is the same City that started against Chelsea and started against Liverpool. We did start poorly in both those games. If you remember, Chelsea really should have gone 1-0 up in that game at Stamford Bridge. But then after that, we settled and just produced some unbelievable football, and Chelsea couldn't live with us in the second half. Same for Liverpool, really. We just blitzed them after we found our footing in the game. But we haven't found our footing in this game, and we've conceded. Thankfully, we were already 1-0 up. So the damage has just been negated. Oh, come on! That shit annoys me, man. Bernardo, we've got the ball still, so sorry for anyone who's not watching live. Go on, Doku. Go on, Doku. Haaland on the edge of the... Oh, fuck's sake, Haaland. Haaland, mate. What the fuck was that? What was that? Just completely scuffs his effort on the edge of the box. But Bernardo Silva, moments before, playing a ball between two City players, and he's like, who was that for? That. And then Haaland's finish was woeful on the edge of the Arsenal box there. Skews it, scuffs it, out for a goal kick by a good 20 yards or so. We need to up our game here, lads. We need to. Rodri, get up there. You're big in the air. Havertz wins it. Gay, up and away. Go on, Haaland against Gabriel. I feel like Gabriel's like dirtier, nastier than Saliba. But I don't think he's as strong as Saliba. I feel like Saliba's actually stronger. Because I feel like Haaland gets a bit more joy off Gabriel, even though it's a more uncomfortable battle, because you get pinched and scratched and some sort of probably a few words in your ear as well. Oh, Gay! Pushing your luck there, Mark Gay! Just gets past him, wins a free kick, but we are living dangerously at the back. I don't know how you can go 1-0 down from your goalkeeper, dilly-dallying on the ball, and then still think it's a wise thing to do is take your time on the ball at the back. We're getting pressed by Arsenal, and we're struggling to get out. It's exactly what we did to them, really, in the sense of struggling to get out, not in the same manner of putting that into action, because we had a flat line of 4, didn't we? We didn't even press. We said, get past us if you can. We created very small avenues where they couldn't play it through. They're not doing that. But the outcome is we're still fucking hell. Oh fucking hell! I can't watch this anymore. This is too much. The football at the back is so dodgy. Rodri with some. Oh no! I've got no trust in them at the back. No trust in them. It's evaporated in minutes having watched this. And Bernardo Silva's now giving it away. Just calm the fuck down at the back. What are they doing at the back? Corner ball, goal kick. Well done. What are they doing at the back? You just can't do that though, mate. I know what you're saying, and I know you're annoyed. I'm annoyed with Donnarumma as well for dilly-dallying on the ball like that. annoyed with you. You can't do that, though. You just can't. You can't take him off. It just sends the wrong message. And I mean, who's to say Trafford wouldn't come on with a big bag of nerves? You know, I mean, the football at the back that we're playing, though, and that's the thing. It's not defending. It's not like, oh, we can't defend. We can't play out. Oh, yeah, 100%. I still have hope, man. 100%. It's 1-1. There's an hour of football still to play, and we've seen how quickly things can change, in particular with this Manchester City side, in a short space of time. But what they do at the back, it is crazy. It's very... You're inviting pressure on, and Kasanov's got some jobs to do here, and he's played it past Donnarumma. Keep it in. Give it to Nico. And he's put him under pressure with that ball there, really. Nico's like stuck down a... What a class act you are, Nico O'Reilly. Fucking hell, Nico O'Reilly. What a player. What a player you are, mate. Donnarumma gave him some dog shit ball it took an age to reach Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly was like waiting for the pass. Donnarumma just get it into him a little bit with a bit of fizz. And then Nico O'Reilly, even though he's got a man on his back, Declan Rice coming around this side, he beats them both and goes down the line. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Nico O'Reilly. Sensational stuff. No thanks to the players around him either, by the way. All self-made quality we're seeing there from Nico O'Reilly. Kasanov's a bag of nerves at the back. The pass to Donnarumma was crap. Crap. And then the Donnarumma pass to Nico O'Reilly, crap. Underhit. Took too long. It gave Arsenal the opportunity to get closer to O'Reilly. By the time the ball arrives at his feet, Arsenal are on him. But Nico O'Reilly deals with it. That's an indication of how the game's going right now. Not good. Arsenal have dropped a little bit here. You're wondering why. Here's Doku, one-on-one with Madueke, who's got back to help out Mosquera. Which means someone's free. Rodri. Into Cherki with space. Gets it out to Nunes. We've stretched him in. Nunes' ball in is bad and cleared by Hincapié, and Cherki nods it back to the edge of the area, and Zubamendi up and away, partially away, and Mark Gay. Does he get that to Doku? Yes, he does. And then Doku fires it all the way back to Donnarumma. Big up, Kyle. Something is seriously wrong with Haaland. Doesn't make runs, can't shoot from distance, can't do simple passes, walks way too much. It's a problem. Haaland's got the ball. He's played it into Bernardo Silva, and we've got a corner. I would have loved it if he scored then, Kyle. I'm not going to lie. I would have loved it if he scored. But what you've said is not wrong. I just think it's one of those things, Haaland, that he's always been like that. That's not new, what you've described there. The shot on the edge of the box, that's unlike Haaland. Connecting with the ball cleanly is what Haaland's very good at. He often connects with the ball very, very well. But, this has been a poor game from him so far. But there's a long way to go to change that. Ball in. Haaland flicks it. Cleared. Just edge of the area. Kasanov whips it in. Mark Gay into David Raya's hands. That was better. A bit better. Bold out there. Not sure what the hell that was, but he's giving it straight back to City. What are we doing here? Ref's giving a free kick, has he? Of course he has. He's giving a free kick for Nico O'Reilly. Standing too near David Raya while he kicked it. What's going on here? Big up Kyle. I love the big man, but watch him lately. Yeah, he's not been great lately. I agree with you. It's just a dangerous game to play, writing Haaland off. But I agree with you. I don't think he's been at his best for a reasonable while now. We are talking half a season, really. I think the first half of the season, it was Haaland being Haaland. I would argue, at the start of the season, I think it might have been the best version of Haaland we've seen maybe ever, even better than the treble season. At the start of the season, the numbers he was getting in those opening 10, 15 games were brilliant. He was sensational. But, since January, it's been a real decline in Erling Haaland's quality. And I agree with the point of, okay, if it's not happening for you, if it's coming off, that's a throw-in. Giving it away, though. Semenyo, run. I'm more bothered about the other City players. When Semenyo gets the ball, where are the other fucking City players? Oh, it's bypassed Rodri. It's bypassed Rodri and Declan Rice. Rodri's got to get back. Hincapie's going the other way, though. Thank God for that. Gives us a chance to regroup. But the second that ball went past Rodri, then I was panicking. But yeah, you just want to see him work a bit harder for me. If it's not happening for you, you're not playing that well, just work hard. You know, I feel like he could have closed down David Raya for that, in the first minute or two where David Raya was dilly-dallying with it and he nearly got caught on the ball. I feel like Haaland could have thrown himself a bit more aggressively at that, spread his legs a little bit. Give it a bit of the scissor action. Come on City, says Ryan. Yes, come on City. And I mean it, come on City. We really need to fucking sort our act out here. Communicate! Fucking hell. Oh, Kasanov and Nico O'Reilly both pointing at each other like that's your ball, and Nico's like, no, that's your ball. Just one of you. Take initiative. Take the initiative. It didn't amount to anything, but it's just an indication of the nerves that are so obvious. They are on display for the world to see at the back. I think going forward, we're not too bad. That's a foul. That's a foul. Doku's got the ball, and it's a free kick to City, but just that little... Oh, Mosquera, yellow card. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I've got to react how I feel, mate. I'm just being myself. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, I'm scared too, mate. So it's just at the back. Whenever that ball goes past the halfway line, I'm shitting myself. Absolutely terrified. Ball into Turkey. Good. Little layoff to Kasanov. Coming forward now. City nice. Crisp pass into Semenyo. And then sloppy. Sloppy from Semenyo. Can win that. That's not a foul. It's bollocks. It's absolute bollocks. We can't let him go. We can't let him go. It's just a case of if Donnarumma, if it has to be some sort of loan, it has to be some sort of buyback with a ridiculously cheap buyback. But no, we can't let Trafford go for me. Certainly without some sort of option to get him back within a year. You know, let him go to Villa on loan for a year, Newcastle on loan for a year, or permanent but with a buyback at City's discretion. We can say whenever we want, you can have. We'll sell him to you for 45 million, but we'll have a 55 million buyback clause. And that can be activated within 1 year. That's reasonable, I think. A 10 million cost to send him to Newcastle to get some, or Villa or wherever, to get that experience, I think would be good. But I can't see Donnarumma. Oh, that ball from Nico O'Reilly was absolute. Well, the vision was brilliant. The execution was nearly perfect to find Rodri. But City look a bit better. Last 5 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. Good ball. Bernardo Silva out on the left. Cherky now working his way back into the middle of the pitch. Plays it into Nunes. Semenyo. Devastating, innit, Alvin? Devastating. And Semenyo's just overhits it to the byline. There was a bit of a tangle between Gabriel and Haaland once again. Those two. He's a dickhead, isn't he? He's a fucking dickhead, that Gabriel. I can't stand him. Can't stand him. Just pulling Haaland, grabbing him, pinching him. Sort of play. You're guaranteed like scratches on your neck and stuff when you play against Gabriel, aren't you? Bollocks! Book him then, ref. He's dived. Kasanov, man on. Out to it, Donna. Well done, mate. Don't trust him. Trust is gone. And I'm not pleased with Kasanov, in all honesty, because the balls he's giving Donnarumma they're not helpful. A keeper who's bad with the ball at his feet, you make sure you give it to him and make it as easy as possible for him. Some of the passes from Kasanov to Donnarumma in this first half have been a joke. That ball was under hit. One went out for a corner before. The one in between the moments I'm talking about went way past Donnarumma before he had to pass it to Nico O'Reilly. He's got to sort his act out, Kusanov. And Doku with another stupid flick has given it away. And Arsenal are coming forward. And it's going to be Jeremy Doku's giveaway. And Kai Havertz over the bar. Doku! How many times? Well, 3 now from Doku. 3 times from Jeremy Doku in this first half as he tried something fancy and given it away. And Kusanov has cleared it for a corner. So we've got a corner to deal with as well. It's easy to say that, Kevin, though, isn't it? It's easy to say that with hindsight, you know, because we've... Hang on a minute. We need to deal with this corner first, which I don't... Good. Well done, Haaland. Back there defending. That's something he's always been very useful for this season. He's been really good at that this season, Haaland, getting back at the near... Well, he's actually quite central. But Arsenal still have it. And they're going to be... Well, they're actually working their way across to this left side now with Hincapié. One-on-one with Bernardo. Back to Declan Rice. Switch to Madueke. Nunes. Oh, poor from Madueke. Doesn't control it, out for a throw into City. But we are still camped in our own half, which is very worrying. Very worrying at the minute. Big up Curtis. Gabriel definitely wants to romance with Erling. Yeah, I mean, there's something going on there. It could be a passionate hatred or a passion of love. Don't know what it is, but he certainly wants to touch him. He wants to touch him. Doku flicks it on. Kind of aimlessly. Haaland, that's a bit better. Go on, Rodri! Go on, Rodri! Well done, Rodri. You've sent us away here. Cherky. Make the right decision. Make the right decision. Make the right decision. Plays it into Semenyo. Semenyo shot! Oh, it's a great bit of defending by Hincapié. It really is. Valuable defending that. Ah, fucking hell. Really good. Really, really good from Rodri. Cherky, also good. Well done, Rodri, for winning that ball back. Brilliant from him. Cherky's decisions were spot on, really. I mean, the step over sent Arsenal a little bit that way, gave Semenyo the space. He then gives it to Semenyo with a pass that makes him one decision only left. One decision is to hit that ball. And it would have been, had Haaland played that ball with the same tempo, with the same pace on that ball. But we've got a corner at least. And it's Bernie. Come on, Bernie. Right before half-time, that'd be nice. No, near post cleared. But Bernardo Silva's getting it back. Going to get an opportunity to whip one in. Could do with a goal before half-time. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Bernardo Silva keeping the ball one-on-one with Kai Havertz. Gets it back to Matheus Nunes. Semenyo to the byline. Cuts it back. It's going to be a corner. Again, it is 42 minutes in. Yeah, I saw that. Cherky got a bit of a whack round the back of the head. I'm not sure how intentional it was, but Cherky was complaining about it, wasn't he? I don't know. I remember that. That was a stonewall, perfectly legit goal for Jude. That was Edison fucking about with it. That was. I remember that. Got away with that one, didn't we? Bernardo Silva, ball in! Oh my God, it nearly went straight in. Cleared off the line. Oh, it's a free kick to Arsenal. Because you can wrestle when you're attacking as an Arsenal set piece. But if you dare even raise a finger when you're trying to attack Arsenal's defence, free kick straight away. So, let's have a look what went on in there. Fucking bollocks. What went on in there? Who's fouled who there? What are you doing, Anthony Taylor? Who fouled who there? It didn't go in or anything, but it was the fact that he was so quick to blow his whistle. I hope to see that same level of instantaneous decision-making at the other end of the pitch when Arsenal start manhandling all of our defenders and standing on the toes of Donnarumma when we're trying to defend the corner. I hope you play that same game the other way. Fuck me, man. He was so quick then, wasn't he? Bang, free kick. Fuck off! He's a dickhead, man. Mikel Arteta doing it again. Keeping the ball away from a City player. He's a fucking shithouse, isn't he? He's a proper shithouse. And Pep's smacking his legs. You'll always be the student. You'll always be the student. You'll never be the master. Even if you win the league, you won't be the master. You little shithouse. Fucking Lego head. Fuck him. Did it with De Bruyne. Do you remember that? And De Bruyne gave it one of them. Fucking getting a dressing down by Kevin De Bruyne. Bring your lunch, bring your dinner, bring your shithousery. Bring your fucking bottle. Right, half time, fast approaching. Kasanov wins that, but on the halfway line gives it away to Doku. Keep that ball, Jeremy! Jeremy Doku! Again! Here comes Madueke. Nico O'Reilly, don't lose it there. Keep it, keep it. You got away with that one, Nico. But Doku, fucking hell, man. How many times are you going to do that in this first half? Fuck's sake, mate. There was space and time. There's no need for it. There's no need for getting caught on that ball. He's got to sort his act out. Jeremy Doku. Major problems with multiple City players in this game. Major problems. Jeremy Doku. Kusanov. Nunes, a little bit. Donnarumma. Fucking hell. People are saying Semenyo off. He's not been great, but he's not been a problem. You know what I mean? I wish he could have done a bit more in front of goal or on the ball. But he's not giving it away in detrimental areas of the pitch. He's not doing that. There goes the half-time whistle. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm going for a pee, like, straight away. Straight away. I need to go and get some air for, like, a minute and have a pee. So I'll be back in a minute. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Unbelievable, this. Can't believe it. Donnarumma, what have you done? What have you done, Joe? What have you done? God. That was a bad first half. It's 1-1, but that was bad. That was a bad first half. There was too many stinking performances out there. You can get away with one player having a bad game, two players maybe, but, you know, three of them, as part of with them all being as part of the back five in Donnarumma and Kusanov and Nunes. Nunes is low down in that list, to be fair, but Gay wasn't bad. He wasn't filling me with confidence, but Kusanov and Donnarumma have been bags of nerves, like so nerve-wracking just watching them, man. Like, unbelievable, man, unbelievable. What have we done here with that mistake? That was just a case of just get through 5 minutes. Get through 5 minutes. That's all you need. 5 minutes of just like, knock it about. Be boring. Be boring for 5 minutes and just make sure you don't concede. And then what are you thinking? I don't want to have a go at Nunes for throwing it back to Donnarumma because there was enough time for him to control that ball and switch it. There's no excuse for him. No excuse. He's been living dangerously all game, really, and he's been doing it a few games this season. The overarching issue I have with the approach from how we play at the back is how much trust we have in Donnarumma to play with the ball at his feet. We've not trusted him this much all season. We haven't shown that level of trust all season. There's been the odd moment, like a minute spell, where we've seen them play out. Almost the whole first half felt like we were playing in our own fucking half. You know, we're trying to play out from the back, like, so insistently. Like, we're doing this. We're doing this one way or another. And occasionally he went long to Haaland, and then Haaland needs to up his game. He needs to up his game. He's dropping a stinker as well with some poor holding up of the ball. He's struggling to win it. I mean, it's Gabriel and Saliba, in fairness to him. That's not easy. Let's have it right. They're two very strong, dependable centre-backs. But there's been some moments where I thought he could have done better. Then he gets the ball on the edge of the box and he cuts it and just completely mishits it. Not good enough. Not good enough from the big man. And that's one thing you can rely on Erling Haaland for, is cleanly striking the ball with a clean connection. Just whiff. Absolute whiffer from Erling Haaland. And then, you know, I think Doku's been stinky as well, like really poor from Doku in terms of his hold-up play and his back to goal. Doku's just never been good at that, has he? He's never been the best. He's got that one move where he goes that and then drags it that way. He puts his foot on top of the ball and he drags it that way and he beats you. And he's very good at that. But when he tries these little flicks and when he's got you one-on-one, you're the fullback behind the camera, I'm facing you. Doku's a nightmare. A nightmare for anyone. But you put him with back to goal and you're facing the wrong way, Jeremy Doku. He's nowhere near the player. He needs to sort that side of his game out big time. Especially if we're asking him to hold the ball on the halfway line. If we're going to fire it into him and ask him to let it stick. But Cherky, brilliant goal from him. Should we talk about that? Because I'm watching it right now. What a goal that was. What a goal from Ryan Cherky. But how are we gifting Arsenal away back into this game? It's just driving me insane, the fact that it's another gift. Are we going to be talking about that Donnarumma mistake at the beginning of the season? At the end of the season, sorry. Because the fact that the replay for Donnarumma's mistake is it includes kickoff. So Nunes throws it back to Donnarumma. One touch, bang. What's he doing? What the fuck was that? Hard to watch. It made me close my eyes. That was like, I didn't even want to do that, but I had to close my eyes. It's horrible. It's horrible watching that Donnarumma. What are you thinking? Stones for the composure and ball playing, asks Curtis. The lack of pace worries me. The fragility also worries me. The lack of recent minutes also worries me. But I get the point you're making, 100%. Because Stones, especially against Arsenal, he's got quite a good record against them. He obviously got that last minute winner. Or is it an equaliser? It was an equaliser, wasn't it? Against Arsenal a few years back. But I just think he's not got enough game time behind him yet to trust him to just throw him straight in. And fucking hell. Donnarumma. The fact that he's single-handedly given Arsenal a point earlier in the season. It was Donnarumma coming out for Martinelli. That wasn't that bad a mistake compared to this. This is like there is no getting around it. No getting around it at all. from Donnarumma in this one. The fact that they scored at the equaliser at the Emirates, excuse me, yeah, he came out. It was his fault. It's definitely his fault. But there was other aspects like, should we have closed Eze down? Should we have held the ball up a bit longer? We gave Arsenal the initiative by giving it him back so quickly in stoppage time when we had an opportunity. I think it was Reinders had an opportunity to go and run by the corner flag, but instead he just gives it away. That led to Donnarumma's mistake. This was just like, no one else is to blame but Donnarumma. I even thought maybe Núñez should have thrown it back to him. So much time. So much time. You could control it and clear it, no problem. No excuses. No excuses at all. But we don't need to do that either. We don't need to do that either. We need to be annoyed with him. I understand that. It's very annoying to see what he's done. It's a stupid mistake. But we also need to remember the guy's won us many, many points this year. We can't forget that either. So, yeah, it's just really disappointing that... I even said it at the beginning of the stream, didn't I? I just don't want a mistake from Donnarumma. The frustrating thing is we've seen glimpses of mistakes from Donnarumma, more so in the defending of corners. And he actually defended corners reasonably well in that first half. There was a couple that he punched clear himself. He actually dealt with them really well. But why are we as a team, as a collective, asking him to have the ball so much? More than we've ever done this season. I don't remember ever seeing in any game this season. Can you and I'm being genuine here. Please tell me if you can think of a game where you can remember the first half with the ball at Donnarumma's feet as much as we've seen in this game. I don't remember that. Why are we asking him to have that? We can't. We've all just give it simple. Give it Rodri or Diaz or Kasanov or Gay or whoever the fuck it is next to you. Let them have the ball. But Donnarumma on the ball, man. We knew that it wasn't his strongest point, and we knew that. But here we are, trusting him with our Premier League title chances. Unreal, man. Big up Moto. If Gabriel wins this for Arsenal, I will lose my shit. Me too. I pray for you, Jonny and City. Smash these bottlers. You'll never walk alone. Big up Motto, mate. Yeah, man, Gabriel, can't stand the guy. Big up D. Disappointing, but I still have faith. I have faith. You can't. It's half an hour half a match to go. You know what I mean? 45 minutes to go. Can't give up. There's no being annoyed and giving up are two very different things. Very different things. In fact, giving up is not getting annoyed. When you give up, you don't get annoyed. That's what most people do. You just you become despondent. So the fact that I'm angry is an indication that I am miles away from giving up. Miles away. You know, when you start conceding stupid goals, I remember last season, you know, in our shocking spell at Christmas, you were just shrugging your shoulders, weren't you? We were like, you were laughing. I was laughing at it last season. Now I'm like, yeah, 100%. There's belief. Of course there is. 45 minutes to go. And this Arsenal side, I've got nothing to be scared of about them at all. They are absolutely bang average. Bang average. And we are not playing well. That's the reason they are in this game. We have gifted it them. They haven't earned this. Arsenal don't deserve to be 1-1 at all. You know? The issue for me is I'm not sure we deserve to be 1-0 up either. You know, that through our own qualities. You know, it's a bit of Cherky magic. And that's what they don't have. They don't have that player that can do what Cherky just did. He just encapsulated everything Arsenal are missing with that one move from Ryan Cherky. And you would like to think that would have been a moment that would have led to Manchester City going on to dominate the game and showing a level of composure that we've shown in all of the previous 3 games against Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea, where we take the lead and demand that ball and command the possession and the match and just see it out and go and get more as well. It's not just a case of like, right, 1-0, sit back. Just 1-0 and win the game. Go and bury this lot. Within seconds. Seconds. I'm all for Trafford, man. I like Trafford. I'm a big fan of Trafford. I think he's going to be a great goalkeeper for us. But I just don't think this is the time or the place to be like, right, that's it. Trafford, get him on. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Do you know what I mean? It's why? Why would we just throw Donnarumma under a bus? And Trafford's been brilliant lately, but we can't forget the mistakes he made at the beginning of the season. He made mistakes. Spurs. And I'm sure he made one against Brighton as well, if I remember rightly. So he's had mistakes in his Premier League campaign so far this season. So, yeah, on recency bias, out of the two, but comparing the last, 4 games, if that's how we're going to operate, are we going to decide who should start the next game based on 4 games of football rather than, taking into considerations all of the factors, including who you are, your career, and the 10 games and the 15 games and the last season, and knowing your strengths and what you're going through and all of these factors? It's just a case of Donnarumma's made a mistake, in the bin, substitute, off. This is why you should just stick to FIFA. Stick to FIFA. You'll feel better. I wouldn't watch proper football if I were you. If that's how you want football to be played, then stick to FIFA, because you get to do it on FIFA. You get to have your little tantrum and make a substitute. You get to hit the pause menu, go to the team squad, and take Donnarumma off and bring Trafford on. That'll show him. That'll show him. Have some of that, Donnarumma. Now I feel better, and I'm continuing my second half on FIFA. By all means, do that. But there's a reason you're playing FIFA and Pep Guardiola's the manager, because you don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about. But yeah, I do like Trafford. Big fan. But yeah, second half, long way to go. Long way to go. Bernardo Silva got the arm of Pep Guardiola around him. I trust these guys. There's Donnarumma, holding his hands up to all the City fans, saying sorry. Martinelli is coming on for Madueke. Big up Vasco. Maybe Luis Enrique was right all along. It's hard to say, really. It depends on what you're saying he was right about. If he's a bad goalkeeper, then he was... I don't think he even suggested that. He just wanted to have a keeper that was more reliable with the ball at his feet. And that's the issue for me. It's not the fact that Donnarumma is bad with the ball at his feet. That's we know that. And Pep knows that. Are we trying to act like Pep wasn't aware of that? Like, Pep just signed Donnarumma because it's like, I'm sure he's good with the ball at his feet. I don't know. I'm Pep Guardiola and I've no idea if he's any good with the ball at his feet or not. But I've heard that Donnarumma guy's a pretty good keeper, so should we sign him? Is that how we sign goalkeepers? I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm quite confident in that he knew Donnarumma is not that good with the ball at his feet. What bothers me more than anything is how much we've asked of him in this first half. We've made sure he had the ball at his feet way more than any football match this season I can remember. And guess what? He's got the ball at his feet right now. Goes long with it. And Gabriel wins it. That's a foul. That's a foul. Declan Rice. Do you know what? I hate to say it. In fact, I don't even hate to say it. I'm not even that bothered, to be honest, that I've got a lot of time for Declan Rice. A lot of time. He's obviously a great player. But I saw something the other day. Because his missus is getting abused, apparently, online. And he was standing up for his missus. And, she's a bit curvy. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, in my book. But she's getting abused, man. And it just shows that he's a humble guy. And it's not a guy... I don't need some fucking Barbie doll on my arm because I am a multi-millionaire and I must have a Barbie doll on my arm, some trophy wife, all that shit. Like, fair play to him, man. He's a humble guy and he respects relationships in that way. And I just thought that was good, removing football from it. I thought that was nice to see that he's sticking up for her because she's obviously feeling down about it because apparently she's getting abused, which I think is just disgusting, really. There's no place for that. which is a shame. But yeah, on the pitch, I hope he fucks it completely. But don't tell me you wouldn't have Declan Rice in this Man City team, because he's a great player. He is. But here comes City. Cherky, down the line to Semenyo. Ball across from Semenyo. It's going to be a corner. It is a corner. Oh, big up Night King. It is what it is now. GG has won us more points than he's lost us. Absolutely. Move forward and get back behind the lads. All of them. Come on, City. Big up Night King. 100%. He has dropped a clanger here. Like, no one's going to say he hasn't. No one's going to be an idiot and say, like, no, forgive him. It shouldn't have been thrown to him or anything like that. No, absolutely made a mistake. But you're right. He's made way more positive contributions to this team than the negative ones. Corner ball in from Bernardo Silva. Near post, David Raya somehow clears it. Kusanov. Haaland off the fucking post. The second time we've hit the post. It's Arsenal getting their way again. Look again for Arsenal. Second post for Arsenal. A gift at one end with Gigi Donnarumma. We've hit the post twice. Flapping. David Raya's made 2 mistakes in this game. 2 mistakes. One, allowing Haaland to close him down in the opening minutes of the game. This was a real flapper from David Raya again. But he's not been punished. He's not been punished. So 1 mistake from City's been punished. And here we are with 2 mistakes from Arsenal go unpunished. And I'm fucking... Their luck is just keeps going, doesn't it? Keeps going. And Ryan's right. We need to keep going. We need to keep going, man. Big up Ryan. Yeah, there's goals in this. There's more goals in this. We need a big second half here from some of these, the front players in particular. Doku, here we go. Time to prove yourself, mate. That's better. Just held the ball up and get it back into Nico. That's fine. Back to Bernardo Silva on the halfway line. Teasing Odegaard, Mark Gay. Start driving forward with it. Looking for options. He needs some. He has to turn around. Goes back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, Trivela pass out to Nunes. Down the line to Semenyo. Poor ball from Semenyo. Looking for that 1-2 Nunes was, but he's... Yeah, poor from Semenyo, that. Get up, Rodri. Well in. He's good in the air, Rodri. He's a beast. Actually, I think I looked at some of the numbers recently, and Rodri's aerial duel numbers are really good. Like, he wins like a ridiculous percentage of his aerial duels. He's a big guy, so it's not that surprising, but he can leap, can't he? And in steps Kusanov. Well done, mate. Into Nunes. Now Rodri, with a bit of space, goes safer into Bernardo Silva. Nico O'Reilly starts venturing out to this left wing with a bit of space. Not found him yet, but Bernardo Silva's composure on that ball is what we probably need, really, to sort of like set the tone for this second half, that we plan on controlling this game. That ball from Rodri's brilliant. Semenyo's touch is shocking. Shocking. Perfect from Rodri. I don't know whether he's onside or not, but you've got to be controlling that, mate. You've got to control that ball, Semenyo. Wasteful. Really, really wasteful. His touch, man, I've been talking about it since we signed him. It's just one area of his game that's such a glaring weak spot. I mean, it's so obvious. I've seen so many training clips of Semenyo last summer, the summer before, on his Instagram and personal accounts that he's got. Every training regime he goes with is a shot. He loves... Here's Cherky, though. He's giving it away as well. All of his training is about his striking of the ball, his shooting technique, and we've found how good he is at that. Ball given away here to Jeremy Doku. Jeremy Doku shot into David Raya. We should have had 2 goals in 6 minutes. Kusanov, brilliant. That's much better. Into the back of Eze. And then Doku's finish, on target at least, but straight at David Raya. Big up Lucas, mate. Thanks for the super chat. You're a top man. Thank you, mate. Another effort goes begging. I do think there's a bit more about us so far in this second half. A little bit more. Well, 6 minutes in, it's hard to get too carried away. But we do look slightly better. But I'm yet to see Arsenal do anything with the ball, and they will eventually get that opportunity to do that. I mean, even that ball then. I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing to get carried away about. But even that little ball there from Donnarumma to Mark Gay, it's like no pressure. A little 5-yard pass. Mark Gay's like right there, and he puts it behind Mark Gay, and Gay's got to go and control it. You know what I mean? Like stretch for it to control it. He shouldn't have to do that. Big up Lucas, thanks again for the super chat, mate. You're a legend, top man. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you. Big up Cade as well. We have to dominate the midfield. Rice is knackered, and we need to take advantage of that being their weakness. Oh my God, what's gone on there? I looked away and Kasanov was having to deal with a Havertz one-on-one. Havertz is asking for a foul and some sort of red card, I imagine. But immediately, he's onside as well. No, there's not enough in that for me. Not enough in that. Gets his arm across him. I mean, let's not spoil the game. We're playing on anyway, because here's Jeremy Doku. Let's go up the other end and bury him. Come on. And he's giving it away. The ball in wasn't bad, though. We need to take advantage of that being their weakness like we did in the Carabao. Big up Cade. Yeah, I think you're right. And we may see that. But what we can't do is allow Arsenal to take the lead with so much time left to go, because we're going to have to. Semenyo, can you keep it in? Nope, he can't control that one either. That one was harder, in fairness to him. But a top draw player at this standard should be controlling that one as well. Because that's 2 balls from Rodri now. Well, that one was from Rodri. And Semenyo's got to control that one. That's a shocking touch, the one before. This one was a little bit harder. It's so poor from Semenyo. It really is. The touch of a fucking wardrobe. Unbelievable. Rodri wins another aerial duel. He's going up for another one as well. He smashes Zubamendi. Bernardo Silva forces Odegaard to give it away. Nico O'Reilly starts marauding forward. We need to see him get involved more, because this guy, when we're in the final third with Nico O'Reilly on the ball, man, we score goals. And here he is giving it away. I spoke too soon. Oh, shit. Well done, Kasanov. Well read, mate. Well read, because that's a worrying counter threat they've got there, because we sent some numbers forward there and Kai Havertz was waiting. But in stepped Kasanov. Fucking hell, Cherky fires it into Bernardo Silva. Controlled it, but then lost it. Wasn't an easy ball to control that, but Arsenal have got it back. Big up Keena. Is it Keena or Keena? I'm not sure, mate, but big up to you, mate, for becoming a member. You're an absolute legend. If anyone else wants to be a legend like Keena, then you can do so by clicking the link in the pinned comment of the chat, and that really supports the channel. Nico O'Reilly's now giving it away. Martinelli on the pitch as well. He's going to ask for a free kick. That's a goal kick. Well done, Nico O'Reilly. Gets away with that one there because he got caught on that. Oh, Ken. Of course, Ken. Why am I saying Ken? I didn't read the rest of it. Ken Adams. Sorry, mate. Ken. Big up to you, Ken. Keena. Who the fuck is Keena? That's a game, that, Keena. It's like a little weird cartoon, Souls-like. People will be like, what are you on about? But Keena. Bridge of something. Can't remember it. But anyway. I know my games, mate. I'm a big gamer. But yeah, big up to Ken. Appreciate you, mate. Keena. The fuck? Keena. That's funny, that. Big up, Ken. Top man. Rodri. Into Doku. I already need a pee. Gonna need to go again. It's bad, that, innit? Bladder of a 97-year-old woman. I don't know why it's a woman. Could be easily a man, but it's just because it's not me. It's further away from me. Semenyo. Ball into Bernardo. Space here. Oh, and the cutback's intercepted by Gabriel. Space there, man. Space for Bernardo Silva. He's everywhere today, Bernardo, isn't he? He's everywhere. Rodri into Cherki. Those two are the reliable figures in this team at the minute. Ball in, cleared by Hincapi. Sloppily. And it's out for a corner. Echoes. Foden on for Semenyo. I think it's a big ask for Foden. I like that you still have got that time for Foden, and I have as well. I'm just not sure. I think Foden needs the summer. If I'm Phil Foden, I don't want to go to the World Cup. I know you do, really, but like I would actually rather have the time to recuperate myself, gather my thoughts, and chill, and not think about football for a bit, because I think there's something up with him. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to speculate either, but I just think he's just not been at his best, and I don't think going to a World Cup and being a bit part player, coming on for 10 minutes and 15 minutes in World Cup games, is going to do him much of a favour. Not from a City fan point of view, anyway. So, anyway, corner ball in. Whipped in. Oh, it's poor. Poor from Bernardo Silva. Onto the roof of the net. All the threat gone. Elias, mate. 5 months member. Top man. You're a legend, mate. Changed my username and picture. Still Elias, though. What's it? It's a nice picture, mate. Looks picturesque. You can see a little dog, I think. Is that your dog? Nice. Oh, Christine. I don't know why I said woman. Are you offended, Christine? I'm sorry if you're offended. You're not offended, Christine. I know you're not offended. You're not a snowflake. You're not bothered. But big up to Christine. Thanks for the super chat, Christine. Oh, Mark Gay's now giving it away. It's every time we do it to ourselves. Arsenal are in. Odegaard's one-on-one. Havertz is through. Have a Donnarumma. No. Clear it. Fucking hell. Got away with it off the line. Well, more or less off the line by Nico O'Reilly. Through on goal, but fucking Mark Gay's now contributing. It's us. It's always us. Arsenal don't do anything. They don't do anything. So don't make mistakes, and Arsenal are dead. They're finished. They're over. Big fucking save from Donnarumma, by the way. Big save. One-on-one from Donnarumma has arguably redeemed himself, because that's 2-1 Arsenal. That's 2-1 Arsenal without that save from Donnarumma. Big save from the big man. But Mark Gay, another contribution from the back line. Just so shit. Just dilly-dallying on the ball, man. Overrunning it. Semenyo to the byline. Pulled down by Hincapi, and he's not going to get that. He's not going to get that. Accusations of diving from Hincapi. Crack on. Let him whinge. Fucking hell, man. Mark Gay's contributing. Kusanov with some sloppy passes. Nunes earlier. We've got to sort this out at the back. And it's on the ball. Here's Eze. Worries me. Oh, he's hit the post. Eze's hit the post. Right, bit of luck. We've had a bit of luck. Eze's just bent it round Donnarumma, and it's hit the inside of the post, and it goes across the line and out of danger. But Arsenal have still got it. We're living dangerously here, man. Living dangerously here. And it's self-inflicted. That's what's so infuriating. Is it's not like, oh, we've been outclassed. Nunes! What are you thinking, mate? Fucking clear your lines, mate. Oh my God. Like, what am I watching at the back with these fucking bozo errors constantly? That's a foul on Eze, but he didn't go down, which is stupid. If he went down there, he's getting a free kick. But Nunes just trying to shepherd the ball out. The ball didn't have the momentum to go out of play. And he's trying to, like, shepherd it out of play. Wow. Nunes, Kusanov, Donnarumma, Mark Gay, 4 out of the back 5, including the goalkeeper, are dropping clangers, and more than one. We are fucking causing our own problems here, man. Come on, City. Come on, City. Go on, Doku. Go on. Just remember in my preview when I was relaxed. Do you remember that? Nice and relaxed. This is silly. Things are getting out of hand. It's the worst way to lose. We're not losing, we're drawing the game. But if we do lose, and it's by our own mistake, it's horrible. I can't stand it. Because it's just like, you want to get beaten by a worldie. You want to get beaten by a team that tactically outdoes you. A manager that just is more astute than our manager. I can hold my hands up all day long to that. I can't bear the idea of my own defenders just dropping stupid mistakes. Hang on. Ball in. Back post was Haaland and it's going to be cleared, but he nods it back across the goal and nearly caused a problem there. But Kasanov's got to win that, and he does. Rodri back to Kasanov. It's these moments when we have the ball, I'm worried. Big up, man. Keep faith, 100%. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Half an hour to go. More or less. Nunes. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. We're getting... How... We can... Lay it. Lay it. Lay it. Lay it. Oh, that's a corner ball, is it? Yeah. Is it not? No, probably not. What's promising from the team so far in this second half is how easily we get a ball into their box without it being a cross. We can pass it into a City player in their box. And we've done that 4 or 5 times already in these opening stages of this second half. We've already done that. And we've not been good when we've done it. You know what I mean? Like the touch has been a letdown. The finish has been a letdown. Bernardo Silva this time was taking too long. Probably should have laid it. Ended up getting a rash shot away and drags it wide. But we're getting into their box. And it's not that difficult to do it. It's just the end product has been poor from the City. Oh my God, Nunes. Oh my God, what am I watching here? What am I watching here from Nunes? He just stood on the ball. He just fell out. It's like Bambi on ice, that was. Come out, Donnarumma. That's your ball. I'm bursting for a pee already. I keep sipping beer and my bladder's gone. Bladder's gone. I'm going to have to go for a pee at some point. And it's daytime as well. So, come on, Doku. Go on, lad. Oh, go on into Nico. Go on, Haaland! Yes! 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 Big man! Big Earl! The striking Viking strikes again! Gabriel, are you watching? Get your fingernails deep into the neck of Erling Haaland if you want, mate. That romance is there if you want it. I know you like touching him. Go and give him a fucking cuddle, mate, because he's just bagged again against you. 2-1. Fucking keep it safe now. For fuck's sake. Have lessons been learned? I need to go for a pee. There's my opportunity. Here's my opportunity. Come on, City. Hit the fucking like button. Let's go. going on? It's all kicking off. Haaland's had his shirt ripped. I'm wondering who did that. I've missed it, but Haaland's had his shirt ripped. Any idea who did that? Was it Gabriel? Still 2-1, which is great. Big up Pear. Where have you gone, Pear? Come on, Pear. Come on, Pear. God, it's hot in here, man. It is so hot in here. We're 2-1 up with 23 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Oh, was it Gabriel? Oh, was it Gabriel pulling his shirt again? Look at him. He's a shithouse. Piece of shit, man. Fucking bellend. He really is. He's a horrible, horrible, horrible player. Everything about him is like, bending the rules at best. Someone needs to help Haaland get his shirt on, man. Someone's giving him a kid's shirt. Go on, Rodri! Deflected over the bar for a corner ball, but Haaland's shirt's all ruffled, and just get someone help him get his shirt on, man. You got to celebrate a goal, man, even if the game's not done. But I know what you mean. It's a long way to go. Oh, that's it. That's what I was saying before, man. It's just like you can have a bad game. And how many times have we done this? Haaland has a bad game and then Haaland scores. Raymad, absolutely. Underestimate the big man at your own risk. Get in at Haaland. That's why I'm so reluctant to just nail him too easily. He was poor. He was poor in that first half. Let's not pretend. We can't say, you don't pretend otherwise. But it's a dangerous game. Dangerous game to write him off. Big up Raymad. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Top man. Corner ball to City as well. Can we get a third? Because that'd be lovely. Cleared by Saliba. Corner ball. Corner ball. Oh, Mosquera. Look at him. Someone touched him in the box. Someone touched an Arsenal player in the box. Prison. 4 years minimum. 4 years minimum. Community service at least. Whoever it was. That's assault, that is. See that then? Fucking Mosquera. Like, oh, someone touched my nose. Anthony, someone touched my nose. Corner ball to City. Whipped in. Cleared. But here's Doku. Fucking hell, Jeremy Doku. That's absolutely woeful. Woeful from Jeremy Doku, that was. What a shocking effort that was. Trossard coming on, he worries me. Because he scored a few against us. And Ben White is also coming on. Probably because Mosquera has had his mascara damaged. So he's coming off. Send Doku away. Christine, I've mentioned a woman there, so I hope I've not offended you, Christine, with the whole mascara joke. But here's Cherky. Wow, there's a lot of space here, but Cherky trying to thread the eye of the needle. Once that space had gone, then he tries to pass. Doku. Oh my God, Doku, what do you think? What's up with Doku? What's up with him? That touch then, just like he tries to control it with his studs and it goes like rolls underneath his studs. What's happening with Jeremy Doku? What have we got? Because his head's gone for me, Jeremy Doku. He looks like he's really dropping a stinker. I think we've got Savinho, who I'd be tempted. I know it's like, Savinho, are you for real? I know. Savinho's not. Yeah, big up Christine, big up Hannah. Go on, close him down. No, I'm not. Because I don't like him. Arsenal coming away here. Hincapié coming forward. Foul by Bernardo Silva on Eze. Quite a way out. You're not getting a shot from this free kick, but you're definitely getting a crossing opportunity. I'm sweating buckets, man, in here, man. It's so hot. I might turn my aircon on, but it's like sounds like a bloody jet engine. It was that moment after, like, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago when he lost his head and he started to kick off on Foden. Ever since then, I'm like, hey, mate, you're pathetic. You are like a pathetic person. The second Haaland stepped over, he was like, what? Pick on someone your own size. Ball in from Odegaard looks dangerous. Oh, it's cleared! Off the post again! Oh! Felt like I was having a stroke there for a minute. Jesus Christ. O'Reilly's blocked it. Was that his ribs or his hand? It's his ribs. It's his ribs. Deflected off the ribs of Nico O'Reilly onto the absolute base of the post. Arsenal asking for a penalty. Of course they are. The second time they've hit the post. Same for us. We've hit the post twice as well. I don't know what that was. But it was some sort of panic. Christ, man. There's so long to go as well, man. That first half flew by. Now that we're 2-1 up, at least we've not conceded immediately, but they've got a throw-in. They've got a throw-in here, Arsenal. What's he doing here? Declan Rice dummying a throw-in. A dummy throw. Near post. Who's winning that? Nico O'Reilly's winning that. My head's just gone. Oh, cleared. Headaches just like hit. Like really bad. Like all of a sudden, just too much shouting, too much stress. I had a late night and an early morning. I was up at 6 a.m. making jam on toast for my little girl. Having gone to bed way too late. Out drinking late with Jack Grealish. I wasn't. I was out drinking and Jack Grealish was there, but I don't want to portray that me and Jack Grealish are best mates, even though we are. We are. Eze off. I'll take that. For Trossard, I won't take that because I think he's a dangerous player on his day. I know he gets a lot of hate and he looks like a referee, but I do think he's scored goals against us, man. Long ball down the line here. Mark Gay nods it. Havertz and takes it off him now. Havertz is having a good game. He's having a very good game at the minute, Havertz, for me. I think he's struggling, Mark Gay. Martinelli down the line to Ben White. Come on, Nico. Ball in. Donnarumma collects. Fucking hell, that hurt, that did. I did, mate. Yeah, he's top bloke. Wasn't a very long one, but I had a decent chat with him. He's all right. Good guy. Hardly surprising. The Jack Grealish you think is Jack Grealish. It is Jack Grealish. He's just chill. He doesn't give a shit about nothing. Can I tell you, by the way, I'm not going to tell you what car he's got. I think he had a Lamborghini 4x4. His alloys were fucked. He doesn't know how to park his car. I'll tell you that right now about Jack Grealish. Guy doesn't know how to park. He also parked on double yellow lines, like, because who the fuck cares about a parking bill when you're Jack Grealish? And with, I mean, any football player, you will just like stick it there, won't you, and be like, whatever, I'll pay that bill, no probs. But his alloys were just a state, like scuffed so badly. Like he's scuffed every one of his alloys to bits, like shredded them. He doesn't know how to park. That's it, really. That's my information on Jack Grealish. Big up, Christina. You was up at 4:45 a.m. yesterday with your grandson. It's hard, isn't it, man? It's hard. And I haven't been up that early for a long time. And I hope your grandson was up with good reason at that crack of dawn sort of time. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, big up, Christine. Doku down the line to Nico O'Reilly. 15 minutes to go. Still 2-1. I would fucking... Hey, how's it going, mate? You're a soon-to-be dad. I can't wait for that to be shat all over on you, Mullet. Yeah, that's finished soon, mate. Big up to Mullet. I hope you enjoy being a dad. Knowing you as much as I do, I reckon you're going to be a cracking dad, mate. I reckon you are. I've also been meaning to ask you, and every time I've thought of it, you've not been in the chat. How's your dad doing? I hope he's settled, mate. I hope he's settled down, and if he's watching, big up to your dad. In his new gaff. But, yeah, man. Soon to be dad. 10:30 get-ups in the morning. They're gone, mate. 10:30. Like 8 is a lying. 8 o'clock is a lying. I'm telling you right now, mate. Anyway, Arsenal. 2-1 down. Corner ball. Cherky's going to take it. Are we going to see a Cherky dummy corner? We've seen a Declan Rice dummy throw in. He does like to do it, Cherky. He like runs over the ball, doesn't he? He'll get a yellow if he's not careful doing that too often. Whipped in, back post. Rodri's up. And Gabriel does reasonably well there to deal with that. Kasanov's in there, though, making a pest of himself, just being a pest. Gets to the byline, crosses it, and Trossard blocks it and ends up having to get control of it as well. What the fuck? Bernardo Silva. Well done, Bernardo Silva. Like, how? Why? Where the fuck was our defence then? Bernardo Silva going mental. He's going mental. I'm going fucking mental. What the fuck was that? Why is Bernardo Silva the last man like that? I'm enjoying the idea of Kasanov being a pest, but what the fuck was that? How is one long ball and Bernardo Silva's left in a foot race with Kai Havertz and he wins the ball as well? Just come on. Bernardo Silva's a fucking legend. Just absolutely brilliant from Bernardo Silva once again, but I'm infuriated at the fact that he even had to do that because he cleared it and immediately he turned around and just went mental at whoever his job it was to be where he was. I imagine Kasanov could have been Gay. I don't know, but I mean, Kasanov coming forward like that, I mean, wow. Bernardo Silva, mate, why are we letting him go, man? I mean, he wants to, doesn't he? I mean, it's been a long time coming, but I mean, we're going to miss this guy. We are going to miss this guy. Isa, mate, big up to you. Hold the line against these bottlers. Come on, City. Come on, Isa. Ball down the line here. Nunes is going to get that. Please deal with it, mate. Don't do anything silly. You don't need to be fancy. Offside flag goes up. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Running down the wing, Silva. We're all going on the pace. Bernardo Silva. Running down the wing, Silva. He rarely runs down the wing, does he? I love how that's part of his song and it's like one of his weakest parts of his game. Running down the wing is definitely a weak spot to Bernardo Silva's game. Dribbling down the wing, yeah, but like, you know, like Leroy Sané, Sterling, Doku, and any winger that's got a bit of pace about him. That's not Bernardo Silva, but I love how it's his song. He's a class act, isn't he? He's a class act. Speaking of class acts, here's Cherky. Go on, mate. Bit early for corner flag job. Has he won a corner? No. He's tried to be cocky and he's tried to kick it off an Arsenal player to win the corner, but completely misses him and gives out a goal kick. Big up Ian. Bernardo deserves a statue just as much as KDB. Yeah, man. It's because it's not got goals and assists to his name to the degree of Kevin De Bruyne. Then I don't think people quite appreciate what he offers. But, yeah. For me, statue. It's not. It's the person. It's the human. It's the person that deserves the statue. As much as the footballer. The footballer deserves a statue. But the person that comes with the footballer, the whole package of Bernardo Silva, is worthy of a statue. 100%. It's good that we have these conversations, though. It's an indication of how well the club is ran, the quality of players that we've had at this club over a ridiculous period of time, that there are multiple players that we have that question. Like, should Yaya have had a trophy? Nico O'Reilly's coming forward here, you know, and he got a plaque. Yaya did, didn't he? But here's Doku. Go on, mate. Oh, you've telegraphed what you were going to do, mate. He's had a stinker, Doku, hasn't he? He's had a rotten game. A rotten game from Jeremy Doku. Miles off it from Jeremy Doku today, unfortunately. He's still posed some sort of threat. Like, he's there. You know what I mean? He's there. He's there in the final third. It's just like the actual moments that matter. Go on, Nico O'Reilly. Brilliant. How has he kept that ball? And not only that, found a City player as well, just stabbing it. He's on the floor. He's got Saliba sat on his head. And he's still... Kasanov. Nunes! Back to fucking Donnarumma. Well played. I don't trust him. I don't trust him anymore. Nunes, Kasanov and Donnarumma triangles. And Nunes is giving it away. And we've got a throw in from it. Thank God for that. I do agree that we need a third, man. We absolutely need a third. because... Yeah, man. Mental. Nunes, Kusanov, Donnarumma have worried me all game. Most touches in the second half. It's gone now. Can't be arsed rewinding it, to be honest. Eight minutes to go. It's a foul. Yes. Oh, headbutt. You should have gone down. You should have gone down, Haaland. You go down. Gabriel did that. Gives it one of them. Haaland, go down. But he's not a cheating twat like your lot. Your lot are fucking cheating scumbags. Your lot would have dropped to the fucking deck in an instant had one of our players gently brushed the forehead of one of our players. 100%. But Haaland gets a fucking nod from Gabriel there. Haaland stays up. Send that twat off, man. Haaland's been booked. Gabriel has as well. I'm not going to pretend that didn't happen. What? It wasn't a headbutt, Isa, but it was one of those that we've seen Kyle Walker do that and get sent off. We've seen Rodri do it against Gibbs White and get sent off. That head-to-head and then the brush. They're like that. It's go. If Haaland goes like that and goes down, Gabriel's off. Sent off. And if Haaland, mate, that was a bit naive. And I appreciate the fact that you are clearly a Viking who doesn't act like a bitch. I get it. You are that guy. You don't cheat. Fine. I agree with you. But Gabriel, suspended for the next game and sent off in this game is almost a bit... Well, you're looking at a Premier League title. You're looking at that because that is a monumentally important player for Arsenal. But that sort of headbutt is therefore requiring the reaction of the player you do it against. Gabriel, you have been fucking saved by the player you have been absolutely manhandling all game. And he has saved you. What the fuck? Fucking hell. Why has he not gone down there? I'm worried, Dream. I'm worried, Dream. There's a long way to go, man. There's a long way to go. Phil Foden coming on for Ryan Cherky. It is, isn't it, Phil? It's a red card, mate. It shouldn't depend on what Haaland does or doesn't do. It shouldn't depend on that. The action warrants a red card. It shouldn't be dependent on whether the player goes down or not. That shouldn't be a thing. If you do that, that is an intention to headbutt someone. The fact that it didn't amount to anything for Haaland to actually go down or feel the... When has a headbutt ever in football resulted in a player... I mean... Let's not go there. Talk about the details of headbutting. Fucking joke. Right. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Calm down, Jonny. Stop being a twat. Just calm down. Yeah, and I'm with you, Pep. Pep's losing his fucking shit. That's why I just nearly lost mine. Because Donnarumma rolls it out to Kusanov, and it's a case of go, Kusanov. Why did he turn around and pass it back to Donnarumma? Pep's going fucking mental down here. And I was about to lose it, and then I told myself, calm down, Jonny, you're being a twat. I'm not the only one, because Pep lost his shit for the same reason I was about to lose my shit. I love Kusanov, but he's really struggled in this game. Like, decision-making in particular has been an obvious weak spot to this performance from him. Really an indication of his age. We know this guy's going to be in the top 5 centre-backs in the world, potentially, when he hits his peak. We know that, but we need to call it for what it is today, that he has shown his raw immaturity in moments in this game with decision-making. And there's absolutely no excuse for Donnarumma and his mistake, and someone who is an accomplished, still quite young on goalkeeping terms, but someone who is absolutely accomplished and shouldn't be making the mistakes he made. Savinho's coming on. Got to be Doku. Has to be Doku. There's no way. Yeah, man. It's starting to glow. Wom, wom. Wom, wom, wom. Yeah, man. They're radiating. Rodri's holding his groin, let's call it. Which is a worry. Nico G coming on. Come on, Nico. Come on, Nico. Oh, Rodri's staying down as well. He's doing that whole, like, on the ground, I'm really injured sort of action. It's his groin. Shit! It's not just this game, it's future games, man. Doku off, no surprise. Stinker from Jeremy Doku. Really poor today. Really poor from him. And it wasn't even in the dribbling department. It wasn't even in that. It was the fundamentals. It was the basics. And Rodri's immediately doing that. He's saying that. Go off, go off, go off. Fuck. Rodri's off. He's walking off, which is good. But the way he was doing that and saying it's over, like, get me off, was like an injury that was like clear enough to say I need to come off. And then, yeah, worrying. I'm thinking about Burnley. But Nico Gonzalez, I'm telling you right now, he's a fucking good player, isn't he? He's a brilliant player, Nico Gonzalez. So, let's get behind him. Sorry for all the slapping you've heard. These are my legs. I'm wearing shorts. Gay clears it. Oh, Savinho gets it down the line. That's a good little poke, that, from Savinho. Gets it out of more danger. Foden, get up, mate. Bernardo Silva clears it. Nico O'Reilly has been brilliant, by the way. He's been brilliant. It's bad, this, isn't it? It's bad, this. I feel like there's a moment. There's another moment in this game. I feel like this is either 3-1 City or 2-2. I'll be gobsmacked if there's no more goal-scoring opportunities for either team. I could see City getting a chance, Arsenal getting a chance, probably a set piece. Self-inflicted damage from Manchester City has been on full display today. I just hope we don't gift our Arsenal away back into this game. Nico Gonzalez, nice and calm. Back to Donnarumma, who clears it. Semenyo, it's just like not enough. Trossard with the touch of a... what's the touch of? A three-legged asthmatic donkey. That's taking rides on Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Watch him score now, I've said that. Okay, now 7 minutes! Fuck off! For what? For what? What the fuck has been 7 minutes worth of injury time? Piss off! It's a joke. It's a joke. It really is. And do you know the good news is? I think we're actually could, you know, a draw means we're still in the title race for me. I know everyone thinks like a win is a must. It's a must-win situation, but I'm telling you right now, a draw does not change. The reason why a draw doesn't change anything for Arsenal. Oh, Nico's limping now. Let me get to my point. The reason why a draw doesn't change anything for Arsenal is because they needed a mentality shift. They needed something in their minds to just change the way they think. And the camera is now panning on all the Arsenal fans' faces. That is what we want. A draw doesn't fix that. A draw doesn't fix that. It gives them joy for 12 hours. That's what it does. A draw and a last-minute equaliser for Arsenal now. Even if it happens, I'm telling you right now, they will get a buzz. Of course they will. With a last-minute equaliser in stoppage time. Of course they will. They'll wake up in the morning and go, phew. Right, how many games we got left? Beat us? You beat us? Oh, shit. No! Well done, Anthony Taylor. Donnarumma picked that ball up. Don't be fucking about with it. I thought he was going to try and do some fucking dodgy shit there, but well done, Mateus Nunes. Hincapié goes down like a cheating shithouse. But I swear, man. Yeah, I don't think a draw fixes it for Arsenal, because that's what they need. They need that mentality shift. They need we just went to the Etihad and beat them. And then they'd go on and dominate. Their Premier League games would feel like a breeze after that. They'd have all the confidence in the world. We'll be shell-shocked, and we won't know what to do, and we'd lose the Premier League title. They would have too much confidence to get the hope of dropping more points. A draw doesn't change that for me. They don't get that from a draw. They get to, phew, we live to fight another day mentality. That's what a draw does. A loss is, oh shit. I don't feel like I can jinx it at this point because they're not. Surely they're not winning the game from this point, even if they equalise. Come on, Donnarumma! What are you doing, Kasanoff and Donnarumma? The communication is dog shit. Dog shit defending. Ball in. Cleared. Who's that? Who's that? Bernardo fucking Silva. Of course it's him. Why is Donnarumma not coming out for that? Why is Kasanoff not screaming at his goalkeeper to come out? Honestly, those two have been a disaster. Bernardo Silva then at the back post then. Fucking sensational from Bernardo Silva. With a diving header. Nico O'Reilly, he looks injured to me and he's trying to knock it round one way and go the other way. But 7 minutes of injury time with 3 of them gone. 4 minutes to go. Who's fallen down there? Odegaard. No. Bernardo! Yes! What a tackle on Odegaard. Keep it. Oh, they've got it back. Odegaard, ball in. Back post. Nunes, please flick that. Please flick that. Up and away. Is that Nunes? Corner ball. I can't. Rusty shower, mate. I can't calm down. Please, mate. I just can't deal with this shit anymore, man. I just can't deal with it anymore. For fuck's sake, man. Sweating fucking buckets, mate. Where's the fucking button? I've lost it now. I've lost my head. Absolutely lost my head here. Corner ball to defend. It's Declan Rice to whip it in. Oh, what are you doing, Donnarumma? We've cleared it partially, but what the fuck was Donnarumma doing there? Just like diving, nowhere near it. 4 minutes gone, 3.5 to go, or 3 and a bit to go. Big up Micah. 3 goals will kill their confidence as well. Yeah, man, we need that third. But I mean, I just want to win the game, man. I just want to win the game, Micah. It's all that matters, mate. Trossard with space down the right side. Ball in is a dangerous one. Right. Oh, Havertz over the bar. Spooned it. Massive opportunity for Arsenal. Kai Havertz, the definition of bottling it in front of goal. Free as a bird. Leaps up, heads it. Over the bar! Over the bar! Yes! Can't deal with this. I'm going to fucking cry or something in a minute. The emotion's too much. The emotion is too much. I think Donnarumma had it covered, to be honest, because it was straight at him, man. But fuck, you know. I know. I'm right. I'm being so fucking, like... Do you remember the preview? Relaxed. I was. That was genuine. That was real feelings coming into this game. I was relaxed. I even woke up. Ake's on. Semenyo's off. 1.5 minutes to go. That header then. Who shat the bed then? I did. There's nothing relaxed about me at all, man. I'm dripping, sweating through my City shirt here. Nico O'Reilly flicks it on. Let's go and get a third, because that'll do the goal difference a world of good as well, won't it? Chase that, Haaland. Chase that, big man. Back to David Raya. Go on, chase him down, man. Oh, Haaland, mate. Didn't really bother there, did he? Couldn't be bothered. Last minute, and they're Arsenal are coming forward. Go on, Nico O'Reilly, brilliant. Nods it out for a throw into Arsenal. Just at least takes the sting out of that ball in. Odegaard. Don't win this game. Okay, yes, control, calm, compose yourself. Haaland. That's fine. Okay, it's not great, but he's launched it out for a throw in way down the other side of the pitch, and it's 10 seconds to go, 15 seconds to go. I can't deal with this. I need to stand up, man. I need to stand up. Come on, ref. Right, 97. Mark Gay, big header. Foden, control. Keep it. Just keep it, mate. Keep it. Go back to Donnarumma. Well done, Phil Foden. Well done. Clear your lines, Donnarumma. Well done. Blow your whistle. Yeah! Oh, my leg. My leg just buckled. I twisted my ankle celebrating. Oh! Fucking hell. All good. Fucking hell. I just twisted my ankle like, yes! Who gives a shit? Adrenaline will get rid of that. Yes! Yes! We beat the fuckers! And Donnarumma, you get away with it, Big Don. You've gotten away with it. Oh my God. Yes. 3 points behind with a game in hand with 1 goal needed to overtake Arsenal. A win, in other words. You win your game, you go top of the Premier League. Arsenal fans, get the bottles out. The bottles have been sold in all of their glory. £2 per bottle. Go get them. They were waiting. They were hoping. Right, let's show him. That guy with a bottle. Stick that on the dressing room. That'll inspire us. That will inspire us. Now we're off to work at the Etihad with all the inspiration we need. We've got all the inspiration we need. Because some random Manchester City fan hasn't angered us enough to go and win a Premier League title. If that's what you needed for inspiration, then you fucked it to begin with. You're absolutely finished before you've even started in the momentous aspect of this title race. This is the moment. This is the time when you turn up. And we're doing it, man. We didn't even play well, man. I thought we were really way below the 3 previous games. Way below. But we've won. We've won, City. We did it. We've done it. Yes. Frafra Cheesy. Big up to you, mate. Come on, let's fucking send them out. Let's go. Can I do that? There you go. Come on. Yes. Can't believe it, can you? Absolutely buzzing. Sweating buckets, man. Sweating. Dripping over here. I'm dripping. Can't believe it. I've missed the super chat as well. I need to get back to that. Let's get back to that before I go and miss it entirely. William, I'm going to need a new pair of pants. Me too, mate. I'm going to need a new box of Kleenex. And that's not because I'm wanking all the time. It's because I'm really sweaty. Before anyone gets in there with some hilarious masturbatory joke. Look at Haaland, mate. He's dropped his hair, man. He's loving it. A win is a win. 100%, Christine. Big up to you. A win is a win. A win is a win. I need something like... Mate, you want to... Like, this job, by the way, is one aspect I never thought would be an issue. Is looking after my throat. Watchalongs, by the way, always destroy my throat because I'm always shouting. I'm too excitable. I'm far too giddy. And I'm constantly... Look, I've got cough sweets on the ready all the fucking time because I always have a cough doing watchalongs, always, because I destroy my vocal cords. They're really strong now since I've started the channel, though, so they're starting to get a little bit used to it. But yeah, man, I need something for my throat as well, man. Big up Motto. I love this team, mate. I love them too, mate. I love them too. Look at that sweat. Can you see it? Can't really see it, to be fair. But I'm sweating buckets, man. What's that? Donnarumma in the crowd. I'm so happy he's gotten away with it, man, because I felt like this was going to be a really bad week. certain City fans in particular were about to get their knives out, weren't they? You could see it coming. Getting the knives out to fucking stab Donnarumma to pander to their little egos, forgetting the fact that Manchester City is all that matters, not who's who and which player does what. It's the team. Get behind all of them, man. Donnarumma or Trafford. Either or. Just love them. Like, yes, we can get annoyed with them, and it's stupid from Donnarumma, but I could smell it coming, man. I'm so glad we've won, because it would have been a horrible week of Donnarumma hate. And now it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because we've got the 3 points. We've won the game. We've beaten Arsenal. The title race is absolutely on. Win our game in hand, which, by the way, is not an easy job. Crystal fucking Palace, mate. Adebayor. Love to see him. Adebayor, of all the faces to see on the pitch, what is Adebayor doing? There he is. It's the City fan with the bottles. He's back. He's back. Yes, there's the one Arsenal fan still sticking around. Hey, that's that fucking teeth-grinding, angry guy. What's he called? Lee something or other. Lee... It's not Gunner, is it? Lee Judges. Just saw him walking about.
You fucking, you're so fucking Arteta. I'll fucking kill him, man. I'll kill that fucking Arteta. I'm gonna fucking you. You fucking what? You fucking what?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all of the shenanigans from, all Arsenal fans. They never fail to entertain, do they? That's one thing that they deserve a bit of credit for. They're entertaining fuckers, aren't they? They are. They really are. Big up Hank, Terry and Tim in Boston. I know, mate. I'm expecting the... But you didn't ask for it. You got one anyway, though, didn't you? And are cheering, dancing and hoarse from hollering, Go City, we love City, we love you. Big up Hank, and big up for the very kind donation, mate. That's really kind, mate. Thank you very much. Yes, Hank. From my house to yours, celebrating Manchester City. Yes. Yes, man. Hank, Terry and Tim, big up to all three of you. Have a good celebration. Crack open a bottle, have some good food, and let's celebrate the victory. Because Manchester City are closing in. Closing in. How is there only 70 points for Arsenal? 70 points with 5 games to go. 70 points. This is going to be the worst Premier League season, like in terms of like quality. But I don't care. If we win it, I don't care. I'm not arsed in the slightest. I just want to win it. Just win it. And we can say, yeah, that was our weakest season ever. But hey, guess who won it? We did. And we need to do it. We've still got plenty of work to do. But what we're looking at here now from Arsenal, 3 losses in 5 games. That is a capitulation. They've got Newcastle Saturday night. They're at home. They'll beat Newcastle. I don't want to get too excited about that because I actually think they'll respond against Newcastle. I think they'll beat them because Newcastle are bang average this season. They've been so poor in the Premier League so far this season. They really have. So I can't see Arsenal actually dropping points against Newcastle. I know on paper it's Newcastle and they can be a very good team. They are they were a Champions League team. They're not this season, though. They're not. They're not that Newcastle that was, last year or the year before. So, either way, it doesn't really matter what they do. It matters what we do now. And that is exciting and terrifying at the same time because we've got some tough games coming up. Everton away, Bournemouth away, Palace. We've got bad history against Palace. The fixtures aren't great. I don't think they're good. I think we've got some really tough games, but it's the momentum, the psychology of this win for a Manchester City side that are going to take all of this momentum into those games. And we can hurt them, man. We can really do some unbelievable historic damage to... This is going to be one of the worst, but arguably best ever in terms of entertainment. In terms of footballing quality, this could be the worst Premier League season we've seen in quite some time. But this could still result in being the most entertaining one. If Arsenal fail to win the league from this point, it's going to be hilarious. And I don't want it to become too much about that. Because I want it to be about City have won it. Not that Arsenal didn't win it. The mainstream media, your rival fans, they're going to make it all about Arsenal not winning the league and not giving any credit to City. I'm okay with that. That's understandable. I get that. Why would we wouldn't do anything different in their shoes, would we? We'd be the same. But I want the City fans to make sure we're not overly like hating on Arsenal and forgetting the fact that we're actually a pretty fucking good team, really, aren't we? We are actually good. After all, Pep Guardiola finished. They said he's finished. Pep out. Got to remind people of some of the stupid things that have been said in the last 12 months. Hilarious. Big up to business schemes. Bottlers again. Bottlers again. Bottlers again. Ole, ole. It's good, innit? Big up to you, mate. Thanks for being a member for 8 months as well, mate. Top man. And thanks for joining in the membership department, Kevin. Big up to you, mate. Thank you very much. Top man. Appreciate the support. Really do. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Really kind, mate. We fight till the end is not just a slogan. It's in our DNA, and we will fight. Come on, City. You're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely right. And it has become us, hasn't it? It's become a thing. I've been saying that all season. It's like a very basic way of explaining things. Oh, a thing becomes a thing. I hope you know what I mean. When it becomes like a thing, it's like the point I'm making is don't think about pink zebras. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about pink zebras, aren't you? You're thinking about a pink zebra right now. That's a thing because it's become a thing, and I've said it. Don't bottle it. Don't bottle it. And it becomes a thing. And then you're overthinking it. And how do you quash those thoughts as Arsenal fans? Arsenal team. They're failing miserably. They're failing and they are bottling it because they've allowed it to become a thing. The psychology aspect of the sport is one of the most underappreciated, most beautiful aspects and the most lovable things about football is that, the psychological aspect. We all love skills like Messi and Cherky and even Cristiano Ronaldo with some of the things he did. Like, yeah, we love technical ability, but the psychology behind the sport is something that's fascinated me. And why we all watch it. And we're witnessing the main aspect of it. I think it can be more important than the tactical aspect and even the quality at sometimes. Obviously, you need a bit of quality combined with the psychology, but I think that was a psychological battle on the pitch we saw today. I saw very minimal quality. I didn't see anyone blitzing anyone. I saw glimpses of like, yeah, you're a footballer and you're a professional footballer and that's obvious on the pitch. You could see it. It's just a case of we've played so much better than that this season. Arsenal have played so much better than that this season. And it was just a psychological like warfare, wasn't it? And we're winning that battle right now. We are dominating that battle right now. And our fans are playing a part. You, by going into all of the comments of all the Arsenal fans channels and all rival channels or even neutral football content creators out there, get in there, man. You say that word bottle, spread it like wildfire because they can't cope. It's become a thing and they don't know what to do with it and they can't cope with it. And here we are. The damage is it's in play. It's not done yet because we need to win this league because there's a long way to go, man. Big up Ken, not Keener. Big up Ken. Yes, Ken. I'm fucking buzzing. Go City. Big up Ken. Yeah, man. Glad I got your name sorted in the end. We got there in the end, didn't we, Ken? Big up to you. And big up to Curtis, top man, Ken, for that donation. That was really kind. And you, Curtis. Does anyone else need therapy? Yes, that's literally the whole... I hadn't read that until I just went about the whole psychological aspect. Yes, we all need to now have a group therapy session. Join me in the morning for that. Player ratings, we're going to be talking about it in great detail. There's going to be some stinky scores in there, to be honest. Even though we've won, I want to prepare you for the fact that there's going to be a bit of criticism, more than we've seen in the recent weeks, because the performance wasn't anywhere near the levels that we achieved in the Chelsea game, in the Liverpool game, in the Arsenal game, and many games that have happened before that this season. But it wasn't about that today, was it? It wasn't about that. But when you come down to player ratings, you've got to review the players and individually go into detail about them. And there are some players out there that really were below, way below some standards that they've set this season. And let's not talk about it now because I can't be bothered. I'll talk about that in the morning. Big up Dominic. They need to make that pitch less dry. It could have been the wind. Could have been the wind. Could have been that City fan. It was that City fan who had a bottle. Cheating, that. You can't have a fan with a water bottle in the stadium. Not with an Arsenal logo on it. That's unfair. That is. That's cheating. Don't do that. That's naughty. That is. That's the level of... Do you remember when Liverpool made a petition? The Liverpool fans made a petition in the 98-97. You know, when we got 98 points and they got 97. There was a genuine petition that was going round in Liverpool. It didn't last long because out of embarrassment, the level-headed Liverpudlians, they shut it down pretty quickly. But there was a petition that started for a trophy for finishing second because 97 points doesn't deserve to not win a league. They genuinely wanted, and it's that same level of thinking that Arsenal are now subjected to, that level of like excuses and pathetic. It's pathetic, really, isn't it? It's like, there's only one winner. You know what I mean? Like, making excuses about our fans. Like, oh, we've got to. You're like, oh, it's... And Sky are in on it. There's some sort of conspiracy theory that Sky have hired a paid actor to get bottles and drink bottles in the stand, and then it just so happens the camera pans to him. That guy's been going to City for years, apparently. He's been a season ticket holder his whole life, apparently. I don't know him, but I've been told that information. So why is he a fucking paid actor? He woke up, had a bottle, thought, I'll have a joke about it later. Like, that's literally how I make my content. I wake up and think of something funny to say, and then say it on camera. That's all I do. It's literally all he did. And now there's some sort of conspiracy theory, like the fucking MI5 are in on it, like fucking sneaky bastards. Them City bastards, they've paid some actor. You fucking idiots, man. Like, honestly. Crazy. And here we are, 3 points behind Arsenal with a game in hand. Cheers, everybody. But yeah, pitch is too dry, Dominic. Big up S. Williams. My brother is an Arsenal fan. Sucks to be him, then. And I'm a City fan. I'll check on him on Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Why don't you check... I love how it's Tuesday. You're giving him a bit of time off. Ring him right now. Get on the phone to him right now. Say, have some of that, bro. Have some of that. Yeah? Big up S. Williams. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Don't leave it till Tuesday. Tomorrow, latest tomorrow morning, you need to be on the dog and bone straight away. Big up Micah, just for the fun of it, do a video on Ty from aftv. He's hilarious and deluded, I get that. He's one of the few Arsenal fans I actually respect in some way. And I know people are going to say, why do you respect? Because he's positive. He doesn't shit on the club the second they fall apart. The second they lose a game, every Arsenal fan just takes a massive dump on the club. They just unload all of the negativity in like seconds. He's the one guy that doesn't do that. So I respect him. He goes too far the other way. Yeah, he's far too deluded with his positivity. That's kind of what's wrong with Arsenal fans to begin with. They are spectrum fans, aren't they? It's either the end of the world and we're never going to win a trophy again for the rest of history, or we're the best team on planet Earth and no one has ever achieved the football that we've achieved. That's there's no in between for Arsenal fans. And Ty is one of 3 Arsenal fans at the other end, and the other 900 billion of them at the other end are the negative ones. But I have more respect for the ones that are not going to shit on the club when they lose. I just feel like that's more respectful, you know. And you can by all means have a bit of criticism and, you know, and critique the team and have a problem with it. I mean, how many times I was bitching and moaning all game about Donnarumma and Doku? You can do that, but just try to be like, I don't know. I've got a bit more time for him than a lot of people have. Plus, he's quite funny. And I like his ensemble. I like what he wears. He wears the club shop. It's like Tony Pulis. Big up Tamju. Feels good to put the Gunners in their place. Twice, mate, in 3 weeks. Twice in 3 weeks. Or is it 4 weeks? I don't know. Anyway, 2 in 2 fixtures. 2-0 and 2-1. I'm going to go watch their fans to see what they complain about. It's good, isn't it? City did it for football. Yeah, man. What a win for football that was. MCFC Taiwan. Big up to you and big up to everyone in Taiwan. Absolutely. Wow. Mental. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We've passed 1,000, but we're nearly at 1.1k. So do that if you haven't done so already. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean, Cherky. Yeah, but even they started to call for his head. Wenger out was a big movement for quite some time, to be fair. So I know what you're saying. Every group of fans has a portion of fans that are poor. I need to watch this interview back, by the way, with Bernardo Silva and Haaland with Sky Sports. So if you're not watching in the UK, you won't be seeing. You might see it, but they're having an interview right now with Sky Sports. Haaland's face, it's muted. I can't hear him, but his face is just like, he's such a cheeky twat, isn't he? He's so good. Haaland's just like so sneaky with his little faces. He was doing it at the end of the game as well, like walking around like doing that to the City fans. I love him, man. And he's scored a goal in a game where he had a poor first half. He really struggled in that first half, but he's popped up with the winner. He's won the game again for City. Let it all work out, mate. Let it all work out. Oh, nice one, Pat, mate. You're a legend, mate. Everyone's a legend in the chat. You're all fucking top. Yeah. I can't think of anyone else who played better, Jessica. Obviously, there's the goal scorers. Cherky had a good game, even outside of the goal. I'm on fire. Fire. It was good, that, wasn't it? That for me was a Kevin Keegan moment. That was a... I tell you what. I will love it. I will love it if we beat them. Love it. That was a proper managerial head loss, iconic moment that will be. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. That was absolutely right. You've lost it, mate. You've lost your fucking head straight away. You could tell, like, boom. Like, that question just rattled him straight away. That was a real Kevin Keegan moment, that was. Big up Micah. Many fans owe Bernardo a sorry. Hope we win it for him. 100%, man. And I get it, man. I understand why he goes under the radar. Because he doesn't grab headlines. He doesn't score all the goals. I was talking to my dad about him this morning. And he was talking to me about Alan Oakes and most appearances for Manchester City. Alan Oakes. And we were talking about him. And he's that sort of player. That under the radar sort of player. That you don't... Obviously, this is way before most of you, including my time. I wasn't alive when Alan Oakes was playing for City. But... yeah, just most appearances, turned up, did his job. My dad also told me he never got booked. That's not Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva gets booked every game, but apparently Alan Oakes got booked in his last ever game. The first and only booking he ever got. That's mad, that, isn't it? But anyway, yeah, Bernardo Silva has been a sensation for us this season. Who's your player of the year? I know you're giving man of the match, but I'm looking at, like, big up, Jeff. See you later, man. Hope you're good. Much love to you as well, James, man. Yes. Player of the year. Player of the year. I think Bernardo's in there. I get Cherky's hard to give it to player of the year. I understand the excitement. I understand the impact that he's had. But first half of the season, and it's not his fault, he wasn't really getting minutes, was he? He obviously had that injury as well. So I'm hard pushed to give it Cherky, though I get the temptation. Recency bias, Cherky, yeah, I get it. Nico O'Reilly, yeah. I can't give it Kasanov. I mean, he's been brilliant. Same as Cherky. Kasanov is the same boat as Cherky, but the defensive version. The second half of the season, Kasanov, Cherky, sensational. Kasanov not so much today, but brilliant in the second half of the season. But player of the year, you have to factor in the whole year. It can't just be like 10 games. It needs to be the whole year for me. Who has been the most, not just consistent, because then Nunes is in the debate. And I feel like he's started to like decline a little bit. I'm struggling to look beyond Bernardo Silva, really, because I think he has been constantly good. Like minimum 7 out of 10 almost every game. In terms of like work ethic, tactical awareness, even popping up with important goals. That little deflected, it was a cross, wasn't it? But it went into the far. Who was that against? Can't remember who that was against. Was it West Ham? I think it was West Ham away, wasn't it? We didn't even win. Donnarumma, first half of the season, unbelievable. Second half, started to like drop a few mistakes. West Ham away. And of course, this game, absolute clanger. It's so good that they got that gift. They got that gift and they still didn't get anything from the game. We gift wrapped you a goal. A hand carved, hand wrapped, whatever you want to call it. Here you go. Seconds after we've taken the lead. Have an equaliser. There's an equaliser. And then you still did nothing with it. Nothing. And we come away with the 3 points. I agree with that as well. I agree with that. First touch is a real letdown, man, for him. It really is. This is amazing. This is amazing that we've won this game. Absolutely massive. I need to go, unfortunately. I do need to go. But I also need to let you know that I'm doing play ratings. Oh, and I didn't even mention it today. Yeah, shout out to City, the club, for including me in that Cherky video, by the way. I haven't mentioned it at all. I haven't even addressed it. It was the maddest, weirdest coincidence well, not ever, but it was mad that I woke up, thought, I want to talk about Cherky today. I think he deserves it. And I want to make a video dedicated to Cherky. So I did that. And then I uploaded first. Like half an hour later or 45 minutes later, there or thereabouts, City made a video. I thought, no way, that's pretty good. Like, that might help, the fact that the official City channel is talking about Cherky, and me too. Hopefully those two collide with one another, and my video recommends their video, or their video recommends my video. And then they mentioned me, and I was watching it like, that's me! Twice as well. I was like, buzzing. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to sending them an invoice. Nah, free as a bird, man. Have as many sound bites of me as you want. If the guy who edited that video for City, I don't know him, or it could be a her, it could be a girl. Whoever you are, have at it. Feel free, no charge. Feel free to use my stupid face and my silly words in the... he did as well, or she did. Because I went, you're a wizard, Cherky. That was mad. I can't believe you picked that bit. Of all the things. In quite a serious video. And then there's my stupid face popping up. That was mad, that, wasn't it? Crazy. But yeah, really appreciate that. Yeah, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I don't know what I'm on right now, but I know that I was on like... I still got a couple hundred away from getting to 50,000. Holy shit, we got good numbers today. That's good. We are like 50 subscribers away, so like 200 subscribers today. That's really good. That's like the best ever from a watch long. Big up to everyone who's hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate that. Yeah, really, really close to 50,000 subscribers now. And the goal has always been fill the Etihad Stadium with subscribers. So we need to get going because they're going to expand the stadium and then I'm done for. I'm going to keep doing it. Man, I'm hot and sweaty. I need to go and have a shower and say goodnight to my little girl. So, yeah, big up Ian. Amazing. Thanks, Elias, mate. That's really kind, mate. Thank you very much. No way have we just beaten Arsenal, man. And I'm not even that surprised. I think we all came into this game with quite a substantial amount of confidence. And the result certainly isn't a surprise. I'm almost more surprised at how hard work we made of it. It's just the slight disappointment was we didn't play well. I don't think we played well. And yet, do you know what I mean? How many times have you heard that about Arsenal this season? Didn't play well, but that's what champions do. You don't play well, but you find a way. You find a way to win. Isn't that exactly what we've just done? Against the supposed champions-elect, the team that is currently top of the league. And the gap has been closed. And here we are. It is in our hands. Big up, James. Thank you, mate. Right. Player ratings in the morning. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was so worried today, man. I was as an hour or two before going into the stream, I was thinking, could we fuck this? Could we mess this up? So good. So good. To be here in this situation, this feeling right now, just ride the wave, man. Ride this wave, City. The team need to ride this wave, and hopefully we can surf our way to another Premier League title in a season that was not meant to be. This is meant to be the stepping stone for next season, but here we are, pushing Arsenal all the way. A long, long way to go yet. 5 games for Arsenal, 6 for City. Lots and lots of twists and turns could still take place. It's how Arsenal cope with the mental side of this now. Because we know we're going to be full of confidence, but how are they going to cope? How are they going to cope? Mental. Crazy stuff. Right, Blues, big up to every single one of you that tuned in. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'm absolutely over the moon with this win. And apologies that I was losing my head there, because I really was. I was absolutely losing my head there in that watch. I was like all over the place. And then I had the audacity to say City relaxed in my preview, which is the polar opposite of how I conducted myself in this watch-along. I couldn't have been further from relaxed. The polar opposite of relaxed. We won though, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's go! Right, Blues, take care. Player ratings in the morning, make sure you tune in for that one. Lots to critique, so tune in for that one. Take care. Enjoy the win. Enjoy the win. I'll see you in the next one.